Three of y'all. Classic moments in television that was inspired by some type of beef, you know what I'm saying? Like some kind of argument that we got a clip from it, you know what I'm saying? All three of y'all. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect. That was classic. That was classic.
Put some respect on it.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Are we up and running? Are we up and running? Ladies and gentlemen, take a sip. Get right. Let me get right.
Whew. Man, I should have had a little bit more to eat. I feel the buzz.
Got my Captain Kirk's Jamaican rum punch right there. Got a table full. Shout out to my man Captain Kirk. He just sent me a shipment yesterday.
Kirk.
I received the shipment. Today I'm going to bless everybody behind the camera and in front of the camera. Rum punch for everybody. It's Tuesday night in Los Angeles, Tuesday evening in Los Angeles. Today is going to be lit. Today is my brother Ruben Paul's birthday party.
Oh, shit.
After we finish taping the podcast, we're heading to the Laugh Factory because Ruben Paul's doing his birthday show. It's going to be up from there. We got tequila on deck. We got rum punch on deck. A bunch of comics on the show tonight. From there, I have a spot at the Comedy Store. So I'm making the rounds around Los Angeles. And this rum punch is fueling the fire. So let's go. Tone Rock in the building. Joe Feezy Fox.
Yes, sir.
Walking into the room right now, Trey Elliott, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. What's the deal, brother? What's the deal? What's good with you?
What up, what up?
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. It's live from the green room.
We live, we lit. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Share right now. We on live.
I don't say that enough. I'm going to start saying that every episode.
Yes.
Numerous times. Like, subscribe, share. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to check out one of the hottest podcasts out today. It's live from the green room. It's Tone Rock, Joe Feezy Fox, Trey Elliott.
Yo.
What's up? How was your weekend?
Oh, man, it was lit. You know that.
We was in Tacoma, Washington. It always surprises me that there's that many black people in Tacoma, Washington, or in Washington in general, Washington State. A lot of niggas.
Surprise. There was a lot of black folk, a lot of good energy from the crowd. It was very mixed. I was surprised about that too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's
What'd you do this weekend,
man? Live, Nate Jackson.
Yeah.
What'd you do this weekend?
Chill, relax, watch the games. That's it, man. I didn't really do too much. It was a pretty relaxed weekend for me. Yeah.
All right.
Did you see we watched the games in the green room.
Yeah.
Yo, listen,
Tell
I have not watched women's college basketball like this ever. I'm into it. I'm aware of it. I'm not going to say I'm not a fan. I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
But this year I was really into some of those games. During the season and championship run, I was like really into it. Best college basketball I've seen in some time. As far as team basketball is concerned, they played a way better tournament than the men.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I was more hyped for the women game than the men.
I wanted to see UConn versus Iowa though. I did want to see that.
Oh, yeah, that's who you wanted to see?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
We saw Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. We saw that.
Yeah.
So they both couldn't go to the championship. So
Right.
if one's gonna go, I wanted to see UConn versus Iowa.
And Caitlin Clark, she lost her.
They lost.
They lost in the championship. Yeah.
Yeah, they lost.
But
to
she
South
is the
Carolina.
coldest female basketball player that we've ever seen.
You think so?
That's
Who's
what
better?
the media is saying.
Yo,
Who's better?
I mean, I would debate between her and Angel Reese, but they played two different games. But here's the thing. She got locked down that second half of the game by what's the point guard from South Carolina?
The young lady, number 25.
Yeah, she locked her down, bruh, and she could not do anything. And I was like, it seemed like the whole time nobody would put that kind of pressure on her defensively.
Right.
So when she goes to the WNBA, it's a whole different ball game.
Oh no, they already said that. They said that on Pardon the Interruption yesterday. Like her game's not going to translate to the WNBA like it is in college.
Yeah.
Some of these, of course, some of these women in college basketball are not going to the WNBA.
Right.
These women in the WNBA are the best basketball playing
Ever.
females on the planet. Right. Every last one of them, even the worst one, will bust your ass.
Yeah, right.
See the LA Fitness?
Yeah. So her game,
embarrassed.
she's going to be good. She's gonna be good, but she won't be the Caitlin Clark from college in the WNBA.
Like she's not gonna be like first round draft pick.
Oh no, she's gonna be
going
first. She's
number
going number one, but I'm just saying she won't have the impact in the WNBA that she has in college.
So do you think that hype of the WNBA? Do you think it will get more viewership with this new class going into the league?
Yes, because this new class has history. The Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark thing can play on for years.
That's like a
Magic Bird it is absolutely Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. It is absolutely.
Okay, yeah. I see that.
It's absolutely Larry Bird, Magic Johnson.
Cardosa, the center from
Cardosa's going. Who else is going?
Them three.
Those three. It's a lot of young ladies.
Yeah.
That are Paige Beckers.
She's going.
No, I'm not saying she's going, but I'm just saying this.
When she get there. Yeah.
This crop.
Yeah.
When they go there, they all have history of playing against each other. So you remember them from the game against, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
One of the knocks that I remember one time I was talking to Patrice O'Neal, may he rest in peace. And he was like, I'm not really into basketball anymore because I don't have any history with the players. The guys are going straight from high school to the pros or from 1 year of college to the pros. So I don't remember that game against UNLV. I don't remember that game against UNC. That time they went in the NCAA tournament and scored 40 in the game.
Jordan,
so when they go to the league, it's like, yo, I remember when they was in college, he did this and this.
They never played together.
Right. But that's what these women are doing now. These women are bringing their history from the NCAA to the WNBA.
Right.
And I think that's going to do a lot for the game. It's going to advance the game.
I think so too.
I'm looking forward to it.
And I like that because I can afford to sit courtside.
Oh damn! You can afford them $18 tickets.
I can afford to pay courtside.
Wait, I wonder how much courtside tickets
I don't know. I just put
they ain't that
$18. I was like,
I damn near walked on courtside when I had.
Yo, find that out. How much are courtside tickets for WNBA?
And I'm gonna be sitting up there just like, yeah, what's up, baby?
Shit, I might get season tickets.
Get box seats up in that mouth.
Yes.
Damn, that's wild. Yeah, but shout out to the young ladies, man. They balled out. The tournament was amazing. UConn repeated.
Yeah.
The men's tournament was last night. UConn repeated. That was pretty dope.
I want to see NC State.
You want to NC State?
Yeah, I want to see big man
Burns.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Burns do his thing. But
he transferred from Winthrop to NC State. Winthrop's where my sister went. Where Andy went.
Oh,
Andy
really?
went
Okay. Yeah.
We're looking at and this is just for the Los Angeles Sparks.
Okay.
Somewhere between 225 and 375.
That's still not bad.
Season for
per game.
Courtside. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all.
Yo, if I get a courtside ticket, they got to put us on the jumbo
compared to
screen.
like the Lakers or the Clippers.
Yeah.
But like, what are those?
Courtside on the floor.
Courtside Lakers is what, like 1,500?
No.
1,500.
Nigga, I don't know, nigga.
Bruh.
You can't even get courtside. Like,
Can't
if
get
you
'em.
would, like
1,500 is up there.
Yeah.
Shit.
You talking?
I ain't going.
50,000.
Yeah.
So-
if it's playoffs, like 40,000, 50,000.
And if you
Ooh,
know
I was way off.
somebody,
75,000 is the highest for the Lakers.
75,000 sit right behind the bench.
Fox gonna show up. I got 1,500.
they're gonna be like,
If you don't get your
you better
ass
watch out the screen outside.
outside of the concession stand,
You
with
better
that
go
shit.
stand next to the Kobe statue with the misspelling.
But that's why you gotta. That's why you gotta have relationships because you know people that got.
Yeah.
They'll give you the court. Hey,
Got
I'm not
court
making a
access.
game. Here's my,
And that's like per seat. So usually that's
That's right.
3 and 4.
Your
So
brother's been
they
courtside
got-
a lot of times.
Oh yeah. I've been to the games with him courtside a couple times.
Yeah.
I was there one time with him. This was my favorite memory of a Laker game. We went courtside, feet on the floor, Lakers versus Knicks. This was years ago when Stephon Marbury was on the Knicks.
Okay.
And Jamal Crawford was on the Knicks. So Jamal Crawford came by and was like, "Yo, what's up, Chris?" Said, "What's up to my brother?" And he was like, "Yo, you know Jamal?" I'm like, "I know him. I don't know him like you do. Clearly, I don't know him like you do."
Yeah.
But then Stephon came by. Marbury came by like, "Yo, what up, Rock?" And gave me a pound. I was like, "Yeah, see, I know the Brooklyn cat. I know the Brooklyn cat. I know the Brooklyn dude." He gave me a pound. I was like, "Yo, what's up, Chris?" But I was like, Chris, he's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I know the Brooklyn dudes, we cool."
Yeah.
Jamal Crawford from Seattle somewhere. I don't know.
It's like I've never been courtside, but I've had some great seats, and I know how my swag is with the great seats. I can imagine how courtside ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing the whole game. I'm just like, yo, you know what I mean?
Wait, did you see that we could transition into this? Did you see the young lady on social media? A guy asked her out on a date. Took her to a Hawks game. This was in Atlanta.
Okay.
Took her to a Hawks game. They sat up. he went to get food and drinks, and she went on live like, yo, look what this motherfucker got me sitting.
I saw that.
Asked me out on a date, and look where he got me sitting. And I'm like, yo, she really making a big deal out of like not being courtside, not being like on the floor.
Oh,
but it's like
ungrateful.
Yeah, but see, isn't the date? And tell me what y'all think. It shouldn't matter where you go on a date.
Right.
It shouldn't matter where you sit on a date or where you go. To an extent. The date is about trying to see if you two have chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
if there's a connection between you two. Why does it matter? You can't be connected to the dude because you up there.
Hey,
You got to be, but you could be connected to him on the floor. You know why?
Yeah.
No, you know why? Because we live in a society we live in a social media society where everybody wants to be able to show you what they're doing.
True.
So if she's up top, she can't show you. She can't flaunt and say, "Look where I'm at." If she's in regular people's seats,
right.
But yeah, she can. She
could. She could. I agree, and you agree that she could. But in her mind, I live in this world of everybody stunting. And these seats aren't stunting, so now I can't show it. I can show it in the negative, like, look what this nigga did, got me up here in section 202. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But bitch, it's like, yo, just enjoy the game and see if there's chemistry between you and him. Maybe next time y'all courtside.
Like, can you name even 5 players on the team, first of all?
Right.
If you can't even do that,
You should be grateful.
You should just be happy.
You in the place and you get to see a live sports event.
Also, did you see the list? I'm sure y'all saw the list now they say women made the list, but I don't know who the women are, so
What list?
it could be fictitious. But they say that there's a list that women made of restaurants that they or places they won't go on a date or first date. Was it?
Oh yeah,
First
I
date.
remember that. Yeah,
One was like
list.
I know Cheesecake Factory was on
Cheesecake
there.
Factory,
Factory.
Applebee's.
Applebee's, Netflix and Chill was out.
The movies.
The movies was out.
The movies
really?
was out.
Pull up the list, Aaron, if you can find it.
There's like 27 places. There's like
I tell you
Yo,
what,
listen, I'm not gonna debate the list. Ladies, whatever you think is inappropriate for a first date for you, that's you. That's your list. But one thing they got on that list that I was like, you absolutely dead ass wrong.
What's that?
They said an ice cream date is out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nigga, that has been my go-to my whole life. I told you, I'm 1,000 for 1,000.
With ice cream.
I have never,
Right.
ever asked a young lady out for ice cream and she said no. I have never, bro. That's my. I might have to edit this shit out just because I said it. Yo, I swear to God, every time I've been like, and maybe it's because it's me and I say it kind of cool and I do, but I'm always like, let me take you out. Where you gonna take me? I don't know. Let's go get some ice cream. It catch them so off guard. They're like,
It goes
damn,
back to their childhood almost.
They're like, I haven't had ice cream in a minute. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm like, you get a sundae and everything. You get 2 scoops, girl. You want 2 scoops?
This list
They're
rules
like,
out.
say again?
This list rules out everything
Go.
I've ever done. So Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, your house, any fast food chain,
Any.
Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet. That's a good deal. IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church. I think that's.
Damn, Red Lobster's on there.
Red Lobster's on there.
Shit. Yeah.
My grandmother's rolling in her
Wait.
grave. Like,
Did you say church or churches?
Church.
Okay.
Church and
But church is probably
church to serve churches.
Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie nights, Netflix, Hulu, all that. Somewhere that requires a long drive. Bowling, nightclubs, hookah bars, a bar just for drinks.
Wait,
Waffle
bowling
House.
is out too?
Bowling is
Okay,
out.
bowling nightclubs, what else?
Hookah bar, a bar just for drinks, Waffle House, and last one, sports events.
Sports event.
Damn, so taking her to
where
a
can
game
we
is
go?
out.
What's left?
You don't take them. You like you
Damn.
can't come with me.
Yo,
I'm finna have fun.
They want Flemings and Mastros and, you know.
Yeah,
And then
rooftops.
and if you taking the Flemings, they get mad if you do the 2 for Tuesday deal.
Man,
But if we go to Flemings, but on Tuesday we get the T-bone, a good.
chicks be getting mad if you go out to a nice place and then you have like a gift card, or
They don't want
credits.
you-
They
don't
want to
accept-
see you.
Wait, are you speaking from experience? Have you taken a girl out with a gift card before?
I haven't taken her out. It's like, oh, it's like, oh, you got a gift card. You don't take me out with no gift card. That was the discussion. I was like, but you get to eat free. Both of y'all get to eat that. That's a free appetizer. You can't use that.
See,
Like
women,
that counts out your whole swag, your whole potential of being a man because you got a gift card.
See, women want to know that you spending some kind of money. So say if you got the gift card, and this is in a woman's mind.
Okay.
You pay with the gift card, but then you have to buy something just to let her know that.
Equal or more value.
Let me get a bottle of wine for the table. A good bottle of wine. Then she's going to be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? The gift card, I get it, but he did order a bottle of wine that I never heard of. So, you know, he got a little whatever. But for some reason, you know, if you got a Groupon, take this chick on a Groupon, they always trip. But see, women don't understand the dynamic of saving. But I feel like anybody could successfully do those things if you got the right swag and demeanor behind it. Like, look, we about to look.
No. Everything you're absolutely right, because all of this stuff, that whole list is predicated on who the dude is.
Exactly.
That whole list, that shit is suggestions for a whack nigga. That's what it is. It's like it's twofold. It's if you whack.
You better
Don't do these things. If you a fly motherfucker that she was into from the beginning, that she was like already like, yo, what's up with him?
Yeah.
And you go, yo, you want to go bowling? Like, you know,
Yeah.
I bet I could beat you on bowling, because you know women are competitive in some aspects. Let's bowl. We bowl. Nigga, that's always been a go-to as well. What we bowling for? And I'm like, I don't know what you want. What you
Is
got?
Dave and Buster's on that list?
No, was it?
We going to Dave and Buster's.
Nah, they would say no to that too, because there's little kids running around.
Now I do agree.
And she might not like kids.
Tell them to bring their kids.
I do agree that movies is not a good first date.
Movies is not a good first date?
I agree with that. Only
because you're not talking.
You don't really. Yeah, you're not really engaged.
It gotta be part of the night.
We'll
do this.
Yeah, that can be
We'll
a
do
whole
this.
date.
We'll go. Look, we could go meet and have drinks, right? Just for drinks. They said no, can't go just for drinks. Go meet somewhere, have just drinks, get conversation established, and then it's like it's a movie you want to see. It's a movie I want to see. Let's go check this movie out.
Do you count a comedy club as a nightclub?
No.
Well, if you listen,
No, that's-
get it. Come in, Aaron. Come in.
Okay.
If you don't want to go to a comedy club, fuck you then.
because we're
Like,
comics.
straight
Yeah.
fuck you.
You don't want to. You don't want to go
I'm not even
laugh.
saying me or Spox or Trey. If a guy's like, I'm gonna take you out, and you're gonna see the best
Show.
show, you're gonna see the highest form of artistry, which I think comics are the highest form of artists. We don't play instruments, but we are an instrument.
1,000%.
If you don't want to go see that and laugh your ass off the whole night,
Yeah.
That says something.
then
about
that says something about you.
You don't want to go laugh.
And maybe it's like the movie. Maybe it's the same vein as the movies because you can't really talk. But you can sit there and enjoy point of view after point of view and comic after comic and see the differences in how comics work. And
You can see what the person's sense of humor is too. What
There you go.
they like.
There you go.
Because you can. Oh, you laughed at that. Oh, they talking about you. So I think a comedy club, if they don't want to go, this is a lot.
I have a whole bit that I've done several times on stage about first
dates, yeah.
at comedy clubs.
And as a comedian, I can get free tickets. I think that's the best part.
You don't need a Groupon.
Don't need no.
Yeah, look,
I got
you
pulled.
should definitely go on a date with a comic to a comedy club because he walking in that motherfucker like the man.
Yeah.
Every comic walking in like, yo, what's up?
Yo.
Hey, what's
Oh,
up?
I got-
Yo, my friend so and so. Oh, how you doing? We'll send some drinks over. She like, it's like Goodfellas. Like, what do you do?
You walk in.
You know everybody.
You start doing the fake gum chew. Come on. Like, where did you get gum from?
Yeah, if you put comedy club on that list, fuck you. I hope you never going to date again.
And that's not on the list.
I hope you die
not on
with
the list.
7 cats in your house.
Yeah.
Damn, 7
And
dead
then,
cats.
and then men got
God
they
damn.
own list.
No, not
I
7
can't-
dead
I don't
cats.
know what that list
7
is.
cats.
There is a men's list,
What's
too?
the men's list?
get-
No, we're gonna make the men's list right now. There is a men's
where
list,
we
but we're
should
gonna
go?
make a list.
We'll make our own
What's
men's
on your list
To not go.
to not do? Don't do with you. First date.
Take me to meet your mom.
Okay. I would say a 5-star restaurant.
Don't go to 5-star restaurant.
We're not going to do that on the first date. I'm not.
Okay. Go
I'm not
ahead.
about to spend
I misunderstood.
all this money on you without really getting to know who you are.
Okay.
We could do something more calm, relaxed, more chill, and then you know what I mean. If we Gucci, then we could do that. Because let me tell you. Well, go ahead, and then I'll tell you why.
I'm gonna say don't bring your broke ass friend with you. On some like, I didn't know if I was gonna be safe, or it's like, nah, bitch, you knew you were safe. Because what I say all the time, sweetheart, I will get in way more trouble if something happened to you in my presence than you will if something happens to me in your presence.
Right.
I'm famous in this scenario. Anything happen to you, I'm on all the blogs.
Yeah.
I'm on every news channel. So I gotta make sure you good.
Look what he did.
Right. So don't even try that. Like I brought her because I didn't know if Nah, you brought that bitch because she was hungry.
You know what? I rephrase mine. I don't want to go anywhere that has anything to do with food. No food. Eat at home.
What?
Wow.
Eat at home. Let's go. That way, no itis. Let's go somewhere and enjoy some form of entertainment, whether it be live music, some art, so we can talk or just be around each other and just establish a rapport. But if we concerned about eating, now your stomach is bloated or whatever. Now you're like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
You don't want to have to take a shit on the first date.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's gonna take longer for me, but it's like if she got lactose intolerance, now I gotta deal with this.
I think like
So I don't want to have to deal with having to worry about feeding you before I know you.
I think good first dates are like. Go ahead, Aaron.
I don't like late night walks. I want to go to like an establishment. I don't want to start walking and then I've been on too many dates where we just start walking. And then we just
We got going.
just walk.
Where are we going? I get homeless bitches. Like, what you want to do? We can just walk.
I don't want to walk.
I don't like that. I want to go to a place where we can
Sit down.
yeah, and just feel safe. LA is sketchy.
It's sketchy. There's some unsavory individuals about.
The light-skinned nigga would say he's unsafe in LA. The one light-skinned motherfucker, LA sketchy.
But wait, okay. That's where you don't want to go. Like I get it. Like this is what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
But what's acceptable in your mind to say, look, I want to get to know this person to see if there's any chemistry there. It's not about money. It's about trying to establish
connection.
that rapport. So
A good fare is nice. Like taking like the Santa Monica Pier, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's fun.
I would say
Okay.
miniature golf.
That's a good one.
Okay.
See, I done some fly shit. So like miniature golf is always like, yo, because
Okay.
I always picture like some of my favorite movies and dating scenes and
Yeah.
favorite movies. Like, yo, what that? Yo, let me
some
go
top
miniature-
golf, some
let's
top
go
golf,
miniature
or one of those miniature golf.
Not
You
even
trying to
top-
recreate scenes from your favorite movies?
Sometimes I try to do that.
He's like your chicks dancing, doing the dirty dancing movie. They're like, I had the time of my life. And I
Come on, dance. Come here. What do you want me to do?
He's going on boats like I'm the king of the world.
Yo, that's a you know what I mean, one of the facts about me, the what they call it, one of the hidden or whatever things about me. I always act like I'm a character.
A fun fact?
Yeah, fun fact.
On the
like,
date.
in my head, I always picture myself being a particular character sometimes on a date, whether I'm playing pool, whether I'm doing miniature golf, or whether
Right.
I'm at the beach. I hit them with something.
That's dope.
In my mind, I'm be like, I'm a fucking Marcus Graham right now.
That's kind of dope.
And the funny part is, I'll always drop a line from the movie, and if they catch it, it makes it that much better because they
Yeah,
start laughing. I'm laughing.
Oh,
if
yeah,
they,
you
if they
gotta
don't
throw
get
jokes.
it, I don't trip. I just be like, this motherfucker think I'm smooth.
Ah.
Yeah,
So, somewhere where you can be yourself and it's not too much, and you can look at her and they can look at you, but it's not about trying to save no money, because I've been hearing stuff online talking about, well, he don't want to take you here because he broke. It's that you automatically think a guy is broke based on where he can't take you,
Oh, but he doesn't want to take you.
or yeah,
It's not
or
that he can't. He just didn't pick that
She
particular
don't look
place.
at it like that. She's looking at it like he can't because he.
See, ladies, you got to stop looking at it like this. Take it for what it's worth. You got to stop looking at it like the date is predicated on how much he spends. The most important thing that he's spending on the date is his time.
Yep.
The money is nothing. The money's not an object. I could take you wherever you want to go. Wherever you want to go. It ain't no, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for me. It ain't no, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter because what's spent, that's the most of the most value is my time. That's why, like I said, I told you before, I've never been on a bad date in my life. I have never had a bad date.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because as soon as I see that it's going left and she's not enjoying herself and I'm not enjoying myself, I end that shit. I don't sit through it like, oh, she's not feeling me, I'm not feeling her. That's wasting my time. My time's too valuable. So I would gladly say, listen, sweetheart, I don't get a sense that we connecting and I don't feel like you feeling me and I'm not really feeling you either. So just so we don't waste each other's time, which we can't get back.
Yeah, let's call it a
I
night.
get the money back. I'll make that money back times 10 in an hour. I'll go right to the comedy club, make that shit back times 10.
Right.
So money ain't a problem. I don't want to waste my time. So you have a good night. I'll call you a car or, your broke ass friend that you brought with you could drive you home or whatever. But I'm ending it because I'm not wasting my time, which is too valuable.
So what do we say about going to a place and then picking the chick up? Are we modern now? Future of dating? We meet there on the first date.
Yo, here's a funny story. I'm living in LA for like maybe 2 years. I meet this bad chick at the Laugh Factory one night. Bad. She was bad.
She's bad. She's bad.
I'm like, yo, we should go out, exchange numbers, all that. And Ruben Paul, again, whose birthday is tonight at the Laugh Factory. Rube's my best friend in LA. That's like my brother, Rube, my brother. So Rube was my go-to as far as all things LA. I didn't know LA at all. I didn't know the landscape.
Right.
I knew there was gangs, blue and red and all that shit. I didn't know where.
Right.
I didn't know where.
Right.
So I would call Rube and be like, yo, I'm over on Pico and whatever. Oh, you good. Just don't go too far or whatever. All right, bet. Shorty lived on, I think it was 60th and Western. 60th and Western. And I'm driving there. I already got dressed. I'm going to pick up in the afternoon. We're going to go eat, movies, all that, hang out for the day. I'm going to take her back home that night. Yo, I'm driving, already on my way to her crib. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to hit Rube. I call Rube. Yo, what up, boy? Yo. And I would always call him, this is our thing, I would always call him and just say the street, say the address. I wouldn't say, yo, I'm going on a date. I would just go, yo, Pico and Stanley. He'd be like, oh, no, you good. All right, bro, call you later. So this day, I'm like, yo, 60th and Western. Nigga, where you at? I'm like, I'm on my way there now. He's like, yo, listen, man. Yo, son, I would advise you not to go there. I don't think you should do this. Are you with somebody? I'm like, nah, I'm in the car Dolo. You got jewels on? I'm like, yeah, I got some shit on. I had my chain, wrist. Son, I really advise you not to do this, bro. Are you going to pick Shorty up or you going to her house? I'm going to pick her up. All right, nigga, listen. Go get her and keep it moving. When you get on her block, don't stop the car. Don't throw that shit in reverse. Don't do no U-turns, no shit like that. Get her and go. All right, so now I'm like, God damn, it's like that. Nigga, my dumb ass turns on her block and driving slowly down the street. Yeah. I'm on a creep. Yeah. So niggas on the sidewalk like, I see them like, and I'm just like, I can't put the windows down. I was like, no, I'm coming to get so-and-so. So if I put the windows down, that's even more intimidating, more scary for them. Right. So now I'm just like, oh shit, I'm driving slow looking for her address. I fuck around and drive past Shorty house. She called me, are you in a black Cadillac? I'm like, yeah. You missed it. Turn around. Nigga, I make a U-turn, them niggas start flying down the street. And I'm like, they going, I'm not thinking they running from me. I'm like, they going to get heat.
Right.
So when she jumped in the car, I'm like, yo, hey, come on. And she's like, what? I'm like, come on. Because I just did a U-turn. I don't know if these niggas. And she was like, oh, yeah. Like, she even peeped like, oh, yeah, you shouldn't have did that. And I took her. We went to like Beverly. This was back in the day. Went to the Beverly Center when they used to have the movie theater there. Went to a movie, ate one of the restaurants downstairs from Beverly Center. I think it was Grand Lux at the time. Was there. Ate there. Went to this one. I lived on Hollywood. Went to the crib, chilled for a while. That night, she like, all right, I got to go home. I got to get up in the morning. Nigga, I'm about to drive her home. Rube is at like the factory. This one, Rube had the big white Land Rover or whatever. He had a big truck. Yo, where you at? I'm like, I'm in the crib. I'm about to drop Shorty off. Wait, 16th and Western? I'm like, yeah. He's like, nah, fuck that, son. I'll be there in a minute. Rube pulls up in front of my crib like, yo, I'll drive her. Get in, I'll drive her. So me, Rube, and her drive back to her. Damn. So I'm like, yo, that shit was wild, bro.
Man, when you pull into a neighborhood like that, you need to have one of those things that you put on top of the car that says, I'm here for a date, looking for a chick. You know, like at a restaurant or something.
No, you can't do that because you might be there to get one of those dudes. It might be his chick. Might be his chick. Which chick you coming to get?
Yeah. Well, at least they won't shoot at you at the gate. Shoot.
You never know that. You never know that.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you first come out here to LA because you hear all them stories. And I was like that too. Where you live? What part of the town? Nah, I had a rule. I'm not going over that hill deep into like I was always real cautious.
What hill?
Like they say going over the hill, going over the 10. Man,
going this side. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So like where you live? What? Inglewood? Okay, Carson.
Yeah, when I moved here, Inglewood was still Inglewood. It ain't Inglewood now. Now it's Inglewood Heights now. But they throw white people throw heights on everything. It's Compton Heights.
Heights, hills.
Yeah.
Me and my ex-girlfriend had to go pick up a desk in Long Beach one time, and she wanted to leave the house at like 5. So because of traffic and whatnot, probably didn't get to Long Beach till probably about like 6, maybe like 6:15. But at that point, the sun was going down. We got trapped because of a police barricade in a project in Long Beach.
Wow.
And it was like late at night, and then we had to keep just driving around this thing. But she was like, but I still want to get the desk. So like open up the trunk, put this desk in there. I will never do that again though. Because I didn't know like LA really fully like that. and that shit is scary.
That's a business idea right there. I got a business idea. We're gonna start a business, y'all. We're gonna start a business. We're gonna have Crips concierge. When you come to Los Angeles, if you don't know the lay of the land, you don't know where to go, you call Crips concierge. They will come to the airport and go, hey, yo, cuz, you don't want to go over there. They let you know where not to go, where not to eat, where not to shop. Crips concierge. Whatever you need, you call Crips concierge. They'll take care of you.
A gangster tour guide. That's
A gangster tour guide. Have a seat, nigga. What you gonna stand there?
I always felt this.
That-
Have that?
It's called check-in.
It's called checking in. Yeah, it's called checking in. Yeah.
I've always felt the safest in the Valley. So when I was out here dating, I was like, yo, Valley, good all day. North Hollywood, Sherman Oaks, Studio City, it is all. Now, and the Valley got some pockets. Start getting to that Pacoima area.
Yeah, just past that Walmart there on Van Nuys.
Like the gangster Mexicans. See, the Valley got like the hood Mexicans in certain
essays up
pockets.
there.
Mexicans don't really fuck with niggas like that, though.
They
beef is internal.
No, some of them do. Some of it's internal, but it when I remember when I first moved to Woodland Hills, they was telling me in Canoga Park it was a big black and brown beef.
Really?
Yeah, they was like, yo, Canoga Park was bad at one point with black and browns beefing. Wow. I was like, for real? They was like, yeah, man. Like that shit just literally got cleaned up a couple of years ago.
Really?
So
I never really.
Never heard of it.
Even all of the Mexican dudes I know out here that's gangbangers are cool as fuck.
They cool, but then if you go to a certain part, like they'll
territorial type.
Yeah.
I've been tried a couple of times.
understand that.
They'll say the N word in front of me to see if they can get away with it.
I got gangbanged by a Mexican one time.
We're good, man.
Well, in their defense, they kind of don't know what you are.
They don't know.
They're like, hey, fucking nigger white boy, what are you, bro? We don't know. This guy's fucking confusing, Holmes. He has a desk in his trunk from Long Beach.
Like, I don't know how to offend him.
Wait, you said you got banged on by?
I got banged on one time by I was in my car. Silver Lake, nigga.
Silver Lake. I heard Silver Lake used to be bad.
Yeah.
Used to be real bad.
And I was in
That
one
shit
of them-
white as shit now.
Yeah, like the
I'm the threat in Silver Lake. I be the 7-Eleven like, huh?
How the hell you get some
I think I've been here for 15 years.
And I drove past this Mexican dude. He was on the porch. He threw up some sign. I was like,
Oh wow, really?
yeah.
I've been here for some years now, but I remember a couple times like being out and about, and somebody would be like, "Where you from?" And I just be like, "Hey, yo, man, I'm not from here, bro. We don't do that."
Yeah.
And they let it go. They just be like, like clearly this nigga's not. I'm not even playing into it. Like, yo, what the fuck you say? It's like, yo, we from it. I'm like, bro. Look, I don't sound like I'm from here. I don't look like I'm from here, bro. I got nothing to do with that. I got nothing to do with that, bro. Like I'm just gonna keep moving, bro. I got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
And they just like, let your nigga go. And he don't even know what the fuck is going on. He don't know the rules.
Like where I'm from.
I'm on Pico. I'm on the Roscoe's on Pico. Remember that one?
Yeah.
And I'm coming out like, yo, where you from, bro? I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna go eat my wings, man. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna go home. I don't got nothing to do with that, bro.
Yeah.
When you get like, that's what I say it on stage. When niggas get real ignorant, I make me whiter. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Excuse me. Pardon me. I didn't catch that.
Oh, this bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. Okay, you good.
Yeah.
Could you repeat that, please?
Yeah. Yep.
So don't pick the chick up unless you know the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, we back on that.
and you checked it properly.
Get a Crips concierge.
But now you got Uber. So back to the question. I think more chicks are. You know how chicks are now. It depends on how comfortable they are with you, whether or not you're gonna pick them up on that first date. But sometimes I think it's more like I go with the convenience for me. Like, yo, just meet me there, or Uber there. We'll meet there for the first time and all that. You know what I'm saying? And it depends where they live too.
Yeah, it does.
The picking them up again is. Listen, all of this shit is predicated on if the girl likes you.
Mm-hmm.
True.
If a chick like you, there's far fewer obstacles in your way. If she already likes you out the gate, like that initial, how you doing, sweetheart, what's your name? And you got a vibe, and you just like, well, let's go out and I'm gonna come scoop you. I'll scoop you if I feel like we was already vibing to begin with.
Got a good rapport.
Right.
And she
But if I'm like, I didn't really get a sense of, I'm still trying to figure it out, it's probably, you should probably drive your car and I'll drive mine. Like I said, because I don't want to waste your time. I don't want mine to be wasted. So when I end it, I don't want to have to drive you back home. I don't want the awkward drive back home, it's quiet, like,
Yeah.
so what you doing tomorrow? The fake conversation, like, so you got a lot of work to do tomorrow? Like, I want to end it and you go in your way and I go mine.
That's it.
I don't want to waste my time. My time's too valuable, man.
This
One thing-
Okay, go ahead.
One thing I've always wanted to do, and maybe this is because of lack of experience, but I've always wanted to take somebody on a date out of town for the first date. 24-hour excursion. We go somewhere like San Diego, maybe even like San Francisco, nothing too crazy.
Right.
But we go for 24 hours.
You
That
can-
would- it would
so
have to
why-
be a
why
really
haven't you done
special
it?
Person. I
As a
don't know.
first date?
Yeah, because I think for the same reason you're saying, like, I want to make sure the vibe is there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now,
That's the
now,
whack-
if
That's
that's
the hard
if
part.
that's the chick you vibing with and she vibing with you, that's a great first date.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know in her mind what that means though, right? And I had talked about that on stage too, where if a dude take you outside of a 5-mile radius, he like, yo, you know what this mean, right? So a lot of men try to expedite getting to the ass by taking a chick out of
Let me
town
take you to a room.
immediately.
But that's what niggas, listen, that's what niggas fuck up. Niggas fuck up trying to rush to the pussy.
Yeah.
If you show a chick that you mad thirsty for the pussy, it's gonna take you longer.
Yep.
When she see like, damn, that's all he really like, damn, nigga, like you don't got no other chicks, like.
But see, that's the purpose of a dude taking a chick out of a lot of times in the way a lot of guys think. Yo, if I take her to Vegas. Vegas is always the go.
Yeah, Vegas always goes because whatever happens to Vegas,
yeah.
so she can fuck me in
Vegas.
Vegas and it won't be no issue. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna bring that baby back.
You know what I'm saying?
Clearly, Fox did not pack condoms. the views of Joe Fox are not those of Live in Green Room, Tony Rock, Trey Elliott, or Aaron Branch.
What?
Leave it up to Fox.
Yo, but there's always a a pro and
The
con.
catch-22 is if she likes you.
Okay.
If a girl like you, or if liking you and not liking you is the difference between harassment and flirting.
True.
The same, you can say the same exact, I see you in that dress, girl. Stop it, Tony. I see you in that dress, girl. What the fuck? Yo, this nigga, what that's what mean? What you mean what you mean you see me in this dress? What that mean?
What you looking at, nigga?
Right.
Yeah, out the gate.
Nigga, how many times we been on stage? Being a good comic is being likable on stage. How many times you been on stage? You're like, oh, I see you got your titties all out, whatnot.
Yeah,
You still what? Because they like you already.
Because they already like you.
But if you bomb and you go, yeah, I was talking to her with her titties out. Nigga, who the fuck you think you talking to?
And a dude said, yo, nigga.
It's all predicated on liking you. Make sure the girl likes you and you won't have any of these problems. She likes you, you could take her to San Diego for 24 hours.
Right. So let's say she likes you. That's a given. So the
It is a given with me.
Okay, it's a given with you. So now the protocol for the first meeting is what? You can't do this,
Okay, I
you
was
can't
asked the
do
question
that.
one time. I did 20 questions. I used to do 20 questions Tuesdays on my Twitter. And the young lady asked me, what's your idea of a perfect date? And I only remember it because it got so much, like so many comments. It was crazy. It went like this shit went viral on Twitter for like maybe 2 weeks. I said, the perfect date is a mystery. I can't tell you a place or an activity because it's all predicated on who the young lady is.
Right.
I said, if we're vibing and we have a connection, we could have a perfect date at McDonald's. If we vibing and we connecting, we can have a perfect date sitting outside just talking. That'll make it perfect. It's the connection of the two people.
Yeah.
And that if there's a problem with you putting too much emphasis on what you do, maybe it's because you don't have a connection with that person. And man, that shit went Twitter went crazy.
Yeah.
Mad chicks like, yo, that's the realest shit ever, Tony Rock. Dude's like, fuck this nigga, yo.
Yeah. At the same time, when you have an expectation going into
Don't have any
Yeah, you're not
expectations.
supposed
I'm
Ready?
saying when
You ready?
people do this.
You ready? You ready?
Go ahead. Let me finish my thought, but go ahead.
If you have no expectations, you can never be disappointed. And if
I
you
agree.
can never be disappointed, it makes you unstoppable.
I like that. That was deep, Tony Rock.
Don't have any expectations.
But when people have an expectation and the other person doesn't know it, that is where the disappointment is. I thought you was gonna do like, hey, I'm gonna try to hit it. I'm gonna take it out of town more than 5 miles or whatever.
Well, no, but
that's you're gonna set yourself up. For
yeah, but that's
disappointment.
but you know what you left out of that? That's what communication plays into it. That's what you got to be man enough to say, listen, if we go out of town, like what we doing? We gonna be adults and
Let
have a
me
good
know.
time,
Do I
or
need to get separate rooms?
yeah, right. That's where communication comes into play. If you just go, I'm gonna take her, so I'm gonna fuck her because I took her, but I didn't say nothing. I just expected her to get there and go, here's the pussy because you took me here. That's not discussed.
play it.
Then you leave, you coming back mad like took this bitch to Vegas. She ain't even fuck. But bro, did you
That's
say
not what it's
anything?
about. though. It's about-
Communication, bro.
It's about the experience.
And don't
experience
listen.
is
If you watching this shit and you like, yo, Tone's saying some good shit. Trust me, I just learned this shit about a year ago. I was
I just learned this a year ago.
I'm in my new zen-like state of mind. I realized a lot more things. I have ruined relationships by not communicating like I should have. I have ruined relationships by being stuck in a certain way that I should not have been, and I cannot fix them now. They have turned into what they have turned into, and I cannot fix them. Do I wish I could fix them? I do, but I can't fix them now. But I can learn from them, and the biggest form of apology is change behavior. So whether or not me and that person, whoever the person is, whether we work it out, my apology is in my change behavior. So if that person sees me, they'll go, damn, he really was sorry, because the nigga totally changed his
I learned those
his
things
actions
a long time ago, man.
Yeah, I was too stuck in doing me, nigga.
Yeah, I was early on just on some just I don't know if it's because I had a sister, you know what I mean, and I was like kind of in tune, and I had a lot of female friends, all just like platonic female friends that I was very close with, so I would kind of listen, and then I was just like, and of course I took some L's in the beginning, just trying to do some shit my own way.
You gotta take an L, bro. You gotta take an L.
But it was just like I kind of studied this shit for a minute, you know what I mean, and how to talk to women, how to use sense of humor to talk to women, how to get the attention, and all this stuff. Like
this nigga here, 2 hands and a jersey on, still can't catch. Nigga got a jersey on, still can't catch.
That's why he got hockey.
Yeah.
So Trey, you mentioned you learned this.
Cut you off.
You learned this early on. You said you had a sister and a lot of ladies. So were you asking them questions or were you just observing?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah,
and that served you well.
Yeah, it really did. And then I was just out there, a lot of trial and error, man. Me and my bros, we would be out there.
Did a lot of trial and error.
No, trial and error is the shit. Trial and error. Fucking some shit up and then learning the right way is the best shit in the ever.
You play the numbers game.
Because you look back at it like, nigga, I can't believe I thought that shit was gonna work.
When you got your boys with you, and
son,
we get even
yo, trial and error is the best shit ever. Especially for young men, trial and error. Trial and error is the best shit ever. You learn so much from just fucking something up.
Yeah.
That makes me want to be reckless tonight.
Yeah, no.
So what did I say? Sorry. So what did I say? I said my whole life has been I try something, I do it, I fuck it up horribly. Then I learn the steps going backwards of what I should have did.
Yeah. I mean, we all gonna mess up something. We got to learn from the mistakes, like you said, change behavior. But nowadays, I mean, you see me on stage, I ask what is the dating market like? There's always a negative response, and it's like.
Yeah, because that person is responding based on what they're going through.
Yeah, but all those people, they always come to the show with a negative response. So it's like, yo, man, what's it like outside of this?
Are you actively dating right now?
Define actively dating. Like,
I mean, just
I don't have a steady person, like one person.
Actively?
Like I'll go out and enjoy myself every now and then, but it's nobody that I would say, oh, that's my girl.
Yeah.
No,
Is there a girl that would say that's my man?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I hope that's clear. But you know what I'm saying? What is the thing to do that's most likely to work? Because I think social media has ruined what people think dating should be.
Wait, what do you mean? What's the scenario that's the most likely to work? Or
No, I was just because of the change of the times. We're 2024 now. Social media, I believe, has ruined what dating should be or what people think it should be.
So let me
wait, what's your question? You said
What's proper form?
What's that thing to do? Is that, okay, they're dating and it's not like, oh, is it this, is it that? And there's some sort of a judgment on an indictment on how this person is in a relationship or would be in a relationship.
This is the thing. Yeah. If you want to be, I hope this answers your question. I'm not exactly sure what your question was, but if you want to be in a relationship in 2024 because of social media, because we live in these times that everything is broadcast to the world, you know what you do? You don't fucking broadcast your relationship. You keep your shit quiet and private and be happy. And fuck if they like the picture of you and your girlfriend. Fuck if they like the picture of her saying, I cooked dinner for my man. But this ain't for y'all.
Yeah, that's
our shit. Yo, people that broadcast their shit crazy like that are not in a happy relationship. They putting on airs for everybody to make it look like they happy. They post that picture, booed up, and after they take it, bitch, get the fuck. I told you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. What the fuck? It's fake, bro. Nobody want to showcase their relationship that bad unless they trying to showcase some fake shit.
Yeah, they need some.
People show fake jewelry. They show cars they don't own. They show clothes they don't own. They put money to their money phone, and then they take that same money and go pay their bills with it. It's all an act.
Bill money.
The happy relationship, that's all I act. A real happy relationship, they don't even got time to post pictures on Instagram. They go on a whole trip and go like, damn, we ain't putting on Instagram. Because I was too busy loving on you, girl.
Definitely, I say keep it private. It's private as
Oh
well.
yeah, definitely.
Take time away from your phones, even when you in some shit.
That's so good.
Make a conscious effort to say, yo, even on a first date or a second date, if you with a chick, you have to take charge and be like, yo, so this is what we're gonna do today. Make it seem like it's fun. Yo, no phones.
No, that's what you do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're going to dinner, you say that you establish that shit. Listen, sweetheart, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk, get to know each other. We're gonna put our phones away, okay? You can check in with the world after dinner. Right now.
you tell her that,
right now you with me.
She gonna be like, oh,
Nigga, she gonna take that phone like, bitch.
She gonna be like, oh shit, Fox in control, he in charge.
Oh, yeah,
And then
ladies
order,
like control.
yo, matter what you like. And then order her something. Yo, what you like? Well, I like, I'm going, here, try this. Yo, let me get a bottle of blah, blah, blah. Here, try. You know what I mean? Just take charge. And a woman like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, Fox know what he doing.
I kind of feel like you're telling me as a suggestion, you might want to try this because all that bullshit you've been doing.
Hold on.
No, but I know. I heard you talk like that before.
I want you to tell them. You told me you had a rule about the first date that I was like, man, that's very interesting. You remember what you told me?
I told you a lot of things.
Your rule on first date.
The rule on first date.
Yeah, you said what? Do you remember what you told me?
Is it the one about the lady pays?
Would you please embellish?
Here, if you have a rapport and it's a genuine rapport, you're interested in the lady is interested in spending some time with you. If the lady pays for the date, that does two things. It lets you know that she is willing to invest out of her own to be with you, and it also shows how she treats herself to some degree. You know what I mean? So if she says, if I want to take you out somewhere, it shows.
Oh, so you saying? Sorry to cut you up. You saying she takes you out and it's all on her? Like where you go, everything is on her.
Yeah, whatever that thing is.
So where she takes you shows what she likes.
Yes,
like her
it
level
shows
of
what she's willing to do for herself, what she's into. Because a lady is not gonna just pay for anything that she's not into.
Right.
So it shows that she's into you to the point where she's willing to do this much. It doesn't have to be anything grand. It is a gesture.
Yeah.
That is it. So look, hey, I'll pay for my ticket, or I'll pay for this, or she's willing to do that because she is making a gesture of contribution. Now, if she's not doing that and she expects you to do that and there's some weight on you, then that's, get what you can get out of that situation, because it's going to go, that's how it's going to be the entire time you're all together.
What is your ideal date that a girl takes you on? Example, a museum. How would you respond to that?
I would say, yeah, I'd love to. Which one? Let's go. And that's not even about how much money. That's saying, look, museums, depending on what the exhibit is, like I want to see how you are cultured of some sort. I want to see what your mind has an interest in, or if you're open to new ideas. Because people don't go to museums to see stuff they've already seen. They go to museums to see something that they've never seen and they've always wondered about.
They got a museum
that's cool.
They got a museum in Manhattan. If you're in Manhattan right now and you're watching this, they got a museum on 6th Avenue called the Museum of Sex. You should go check it out.
Oh yeah, anybody ever get that Joy of Sex book back in the day?
Yo, my grandmother had it.
She had it.
No,
What?
no. The
Yo.
Joy and Sex.
The Joy of Sex.
The Joy of Sex.
So
Yeah.
my grandmother.
Wait, is that the book that Ryan Shazier sent? No, man.
No, it's a thick book. It's a thick book.
I used to go in my grandmother's drawer. Your grandparents' drawer.
What you doing in your grandmother's drawers? Okay. That just sounded mad weird.
You looking for change.
Okay.
When you're a kid, everything.
I've
My
never done
grandfather, his wool blazer, nigga, we was always in that motherfucker like, I got 50 cents.
Just robbing your family members.
Yeah.
So quarters was like gold. Anything you could go to the ice cream truck.
Right.
That makes sense.
So I would always rumble through my grandmother's drawer for change, and one day, I'm moving over slips and girdles.
The nigga say girdles.
I feel so. Our grandmother was a sturdy girl.
Yeah.
I feel so hard. It's a book. I picked that book up. Joy of Sex. I was like, what the? I'm opening up the book. I got all these
Pictures.
like cartoon pictures of different sex positions.
Oh, wow,
I
wow.
told my sister, I'm like, Kim, Look at this.
Grandma fucking.
I told you, my grandmother was a piece of work, man. I knew grandma was getting down.
That's wild.
But yeah, man. So that's when our first time I was ever introduced to
that book.
The Joy of Sex.
That's
man.
what you see. That triggered in my mind when you said that magazine museum.
The Museum of
I
Sex
think an art
in
museum
Manhattan.
is the best place. It's a great date. An art museum. Now, when I go to art museums, I'm Darnell. I'm Martin Lawrence character from Thin Line. That's who I
I'm starting to get worried at these
when I go to art galleries. I do. But art galleries are dope. But I was about to say, I agree with you 100% as far as with the woman paying on certain things.
Yeah.
I don't go on dates when I was dating. Like, if we go on like maybe 4 or 5 dates and she didn't pick the tab up at least once or twice, I'm kind of like, all right. Because I remember when I got out of one of my relationships here, right? I was hurt. This is one of them relationships where nigga, you lose weight, you don't even realize it. You just go around somebody like, are you okay?
You all right,
Look,
Trey?
you can see it. You think you fine. They're like, nigga, you lose weight. Yeah, so it was one of them.
Hermit.
Who's the girl? Say her name. Nah, I got it.
So look, I'm at Zen this particular night, bagged this chick. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get over this heartbreak. And she's cute, bad. We going on date after date after date. I'm spending all my money. I'm like, yo, where you want it? Because at this time, you just trying to...
You just wanted company.
You just want company.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm like, where you want to go? Let's go to Essie. Can we go here? And I'm like, bet. Spending, but I'm not getting anything back. I'm barely getting the kiss. I'm barely getting in. So, because my swagger, everything is off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I just want some company.
Yeah.
Right.
And we was talking every single day. She would call me like clockwork, but it was always like, okay, we going out. And then
She was like, I got one.
Yeah.
She was like, this was her girlfriend's. Bitch, I got one. I got one, bitch.
And the funniest thing, the last date, I think we went to Dave and Buster's right there on Hollywood and Highland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and when I left that date, because every time she would order, she would come get me. I just ordered this. I'm like, all right, I'm the biggest sucker I've ever been at this point.
Damn, Trey.
And when I left,
I can't see it.
Yo, when I left, I got in my car. I got in my Honda, right? And I know she probably went and got in her car. And my Honda, my battery had died, so I had to get a jump.
Damn.
But listen, I got in that car and said, I'm never calling her again. And look, she never called me again.
That's wild.
So it was like the same time.
Y'all knew, yeah.
And this was like, we was hanging for a couple of months. I went to her crib, like I went to like her family, like her people crib, like one of her cousins, and all this shit. But after that, I said, yo, from now on when I'm dating, I don't mind paying that. That ain't nothing because I have a good time. And half the time when the bill come, I done drunk up damn near $200 for the damn tab on my own.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, I need a chick to at least invest in be willing to be like, I got this. It's on me. And I'm like, yo, bet. That's what's up.
There's
You
something
know what I
attractive.
Side note, after the breakup, this is for everybody watching, guys and girls. Side note, after the breakup, you gotta get comfortable being alone for a little while.
Yeah.
Because you'll rush into the next situation and you go, what they say, like, what's the saying? Like, you can't, if you don't heal from the wound, you're gonna bleed on people that didn't cut you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what it is. Like, you was like, I need company, but you was still
heal
mentally, physically, you was out of it.
Yeah.
But you wanted company. But it's like, nah, you gotta sit in that silence, sit in that quiet, sit in that no
And if
company.
you watching, I ain't no sucker.
Be comfortable. Get comfortable by yourself, so you can realize like what you could have fixed, what you could have did differently, where you may have been at fault. Find out where you have been at fault is again. I just got here a year ago. You got to find out where you were at fault.
Wisdom.
You got to find out where you were at fault, what part you played in it.
Of course.
And own up to that. No, not of course, because a lot of people, women in particular, will never own up to what part they played in it.
never.
It's
Okay,
you did, you didn't do, you didn't say, you could have. It's like, okay, shorty, I'll take all that. But what? So you saying you did everything perfectly? Like,
Hell yeah.
what I did was predicated on what you did. What I said was predicated on what you said.
Yeah,
so
that-
if you can't take fault in it, then why am I taking all the fault in what I did?
Yes.
And let us know if we got any comments or two. We can't forget about
Yeah, we
that.
got who got the
Yeah, we
question?
got any
Yeah.
questions or comments. Make sure
And
you
just so
leave
y'all
them
know, the intern Grimy is off to the side in the back. He's off camera, but he's
Grimy.
here.
You want to get it?
Mr. Tan Panda.
We got questions?
Yeah, there's a couple of questions on here. Some of them are kind of, I'm going to start with the ones that are related to the conversation. First one is that Tiger Woods' son? No. That's from
I like how
Troy.
you knew that.
Hilarious.
I like how you knew that was talking about you.
Oh, I know exactly.
Could have been talking about Joe
guys
Fox.
are here every
Could have
week.
been talking about Joe Fox. What's the next one?
Next question, I'm gonna say is from K9. He's gonna beat my ass if I don't say that. Do folks with common sense and logic do better with women? Rarely folks have all three: common sense, logic, and social skills.
Yes, of course they do. Of course they do.
Yeah.
People with common sense, logic, and what was the other one? Social skills do better in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a job interview, if you got common sense, focus, and logic, you're gonna do better than the guy that's like, oh, I wore a shirt with a tie.
Yeah.
I need a job. Like, no,
Yeah.
you gotta. It's people skills. If you got people skills, girls are people too.
I would say dating, but I've also, being in my 20s, I've seen the opposite.
What?
Where some of the goofiest dudes, bro, are out here just killing the game.
It's
No, they get-
predicated on if she likes that goofy, killer, weird motherfucker.
Those are marks.
You're wild.
Fox said it's a conspiracy. Fox said it's a conspiracy.
Let me go rub on this little goofy ass little motherfucker right here. See if I can't get some drinks.
See, but what you said,
That motherfucker bitter like a motherfucker. That nigga bitter. The views of Joe Fox and not those of Tony Rockreale, Aaron Bradshaw live from Greenville.
I think I can get you to say that 6 more times this episode.
Shit, 6 is the minimum.
but when you say there's a lot of, how did you describe them?
Goofy.
Goofy. We got to remember this, right? Like, because right now I see a lot of, and I'm going to clarify, but I see a lot of quote unquote cornballs winning, right? I'm like, yo, the cornballs.
What's winning? What's winning?
Like this
Cornballs doing
bag of
what?
chick.
What? No. What are they doing that's winning? What's the activity that cornballs are doing that they're winning?
All right, like they may have a lot of gained a big fan base,
Exactly.
Okay.
and I'd be like, yo, how did
Social media, fan base?
social
Okay.
media wise, I've seen some corny niggas get a lot of chicks and all this, and we're looking at it like, yo, these corny niggas. But what you got to remember, there's everybody like every type of person.
Yeah.
We just so used to being, some niggas might think I'm corny, but like
I swear to God, that was my question was gonna be like, yo, who's the corny nigga? Say a corny nigga. Right there. Say the corny nigga. I know who I think is corny. I think a famous nigga super corny.
or
I think famous and everything. I'm like, that nigga's super
that nigga
corny. I don't give a fuck
corny.
how much.
I
money
want to
that
say
nigga-
Shamar Moore to me is a cornball.
Is a
somebody
cornball?
like a Shamar Moore.
Okay,
Like a
you think he winning?
I mean, I would say he
Social.
you know what I mean?
We gotta have Shamar Moore on the podcast.
I need you to
Yo,
address.
no shirt. Like, yo, Trey, I didn't appreciate. Yo, Trey, I didn't appreciate that shit, nigga.
You know what make a
Fuck wrong
nigga
with you?
corny?
Just bagging
like,
chicks
okay,
sitting
like,
next to
like
you.
Yeah.
so when I say what make a nigga corny, like how, and we'll take him for an example.
Who?
He
Shamar Moore.
Shamar
Oh
Moore.
goddamn, we gonna really go up.
They got him, and this is because as a sex symbol, then he's gonna act as if he's that.
Yeah.
Instead of just coming on the podcast, chill, yo, what up, y'all? He gonna come extra.
No shirt.
Yeah.
Okay,
Baby
he's
oil
with a
on.
belt,
Yeah.
He's in the
this
persona.
cowboy
To
hat.
maintain that image, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, yo, that's
not
what's
that's not truly
making
him.
you
Corny.
a little corny.
You're doing too
yo.
much.
You doing
Yeah,
too
doing too much is corny in all regards.
Exactly. But you got to
Some people like that.
Or
I
as
feel
my
like the
homegirl Kelsey would say, a little goofy ass nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goofy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And if you being corny on purpose to be funny, that's something totally different as opposed to like you. Like I be looking at niggas and like, yo, this nigga's really serious.
But he just and that's
Like
what I
he's
mean
really
by
corny, you mean?
Yeah, like no, like if he do something, I'm like, yo, he really serious. Like,
We're goofy in a self-aware way.
like I might, if I'm
Yeah.
being funny, I might come sit at the table with some chicks. Yeah, what's up?
And you're just kidding around. You're just kidding
But
around.
they know I'm this book. But
Exactly.
it's niggas that will really be on some serious like. It's niggas that really take the car.
It's wild.
Instead of just pulling up, being cool with it. That's gonna really make sure. Oh, they ain't see me. Let me drive around.
Oh yeah, let me
You
stuff a
know,
little
like
bit.
you could tell instead of just being cool
Yeah.
with it.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's niggas that gotta do extra, and I'd be like, yo,
What if the corny nigga came up though? That's so he don't know that he corny. He just like
Grimy, just say you. Just say you, nigga.
what if the corny nigga was thinking that the whole time?
What if the corny nigga didn't know he was corny? What if he didn't know he was corny? Just say you, motherfucker. Just say what if I didn't know I was
I've
corny.
seen corny niggas get on and have like a.
Let's get on.
They like.
Let's get on.
We see them now. And we
Like,
go,
oh, you
this-
see him.
Yeah, like, where's corny nigga come from? But he's still the corny version of the one when he
and I'm
wasn't
cool
nobody.
with corny niggas, FYI.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
Are you talking
Well,
about
listen,
a specific
just so we're
kind
clear
of
here.
corny
Hold on.
nigga?
Just
named the famous.
so we're
person.
clear here. Corny niggas win.
For sure.
What?
Yeah.
They eventually,
Don't tell me that.
do.
No, they
win.
do. They do.
That's what I was saying. Though.
Yeah, they got W's.
Corny niggas
They
win.
had to put in the work all the
Corny
time.
niggas win.
I'm buying a cowboy hat tomorrow.
Corny niggas
Yeah,
win.
cool niggas been so cool. They whole
Well, cool. This thing, cool dudes intimidate corny dudes. So if you sitting across from a corny dude who is the boss, he's having an interview with you. Like, I don't know about this guy. Like, this guy irritates who I'm not. Like, I don't want to hire this guy. He's like, he's the guy that
Like he's not gonna fit in.
that bullied me. It reminds me of the guy that bullied me in junior high school. Reminds me of the guy that took my girlfriend. He reminds me of the guy that
not over it.
Yeah. So the corny guys are winning.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, but
And bigger
Corny
than
guys are
ever.
safe. They safe.
Bigger than
Because you got to
Yeah,
realize,
that's
like
true.
the celebrities that
Safe cat.
that really were corny, but now they up. Like I look at people like a Pharrell in his.
You think
brother.
Pharrell was corny?
The nigga was in the and I'm going to say this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, in an aspect,
In an
listen,
aspect. 'Cause he's
not
in
like
a
his,
marching
he was
band.
he was in a band. He was in Glee Club. He was in
Yeah,
marching
Glee
band.
Club, marching.
Yeah.
He was in shit that we like say.
artsy dude.
Look, is corny,
Right.
but we didn't know the artistic
Artistic.
genius he had.
Yeah, going on in this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So later on, it came full circle. Like, oh, that guy and that's the beauty of it. When you was like,
Yeah.
if you was like in
circle.
junior high, whatever, you had a talent. Oh, this nigga used to play piano back in the day, and now you Teddy Riley.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit. So that's why you shouldn't shit on the corny dude.
Exactly.
Because it's just a lane that he's in that you aren't aware of. For
sure.
That could come full circle.
So basically, you're saying corny is like the dude from back in the day that didn't get the chicks, didn't have the fly shit, or they were doing. Oh, you were in the
was
chess
focused
club.
Well, it's what you think corny is. Because I didn't have fly clothes when I was in junior high,
you was
public school
still
and junior high
cool,
school.
yeah.
Right.
I was just cool. I was my saving grace my whole life was always I was cool and I was funny. I played sports. I was athletic, cool, and funny. So the fact that I didn't have the freshest gear, the newest sneakers, they was like, yo, Rock funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So really,
And girls was like, yo, he's so fucking cool. I like him.
so really, it does kind of come down to like social skills. Can you?
That's why I said they always win. Nigga, me and Sherrod shared a coat.
You know my story.
I got one leather bomber. I got one leather bomber for Christmas. A black leather bomber when them shits was the hottest shit in New York City. Sherrod didn't get one for Christmas. Sherrod grew up single moms, 2 sisters.
Right.
They didn't have the money like, we didn't have no money. They had less than us.
Right.
So I got a leather bomber for Christmas. I was like, nigga, we got a leather bomber. So he would be like, yo, I need it Monday. This is our routine. He would come to my crib.
Need the jacket.
He'd come to the house every morning. Ew. I would go to the window. He like, I need a jacket. I would take the bomber, throw that shit out the window. And then I would wear like 2 sweaters that day and go to school. I'm talking about New York City brick ass, 2 sweaters, a hat, scarf. Where your coat at? Sherrod wore it today. Next day, yo, I need it. Nigga, he got three thermals on. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah, we grew up like that, man.
Oh yeah, man, that's sharing right there.
Yeah,
Sharing.
no, that's Sherrod. Me and Sherrod was like Mutt and Jeff, nigga. Like, yo, you wearing the fucking black jeans Monday, nigga? I need them Thursday. Wash them Monday night. I need them Thursday. Yo, you wearing the fucking clean shell toes? Give me the dirty ones. I'll wear those Thursday. I need the fresh ones.
Hey, y'all niggas didn't hand me down. Y'all handed across.
And no, I did that with my siblings as well. Sherrod was my cousin. Sherrod lived down the block. But my brothers did the same shit. My brothers was like, yo, you wearing the gray jeans, the gray Lee jeans? All right, I'll wear the burgundy, but I need gray by Friday. All right, bet. We was.
I was like that in college.
So that might have been. I say that to say that might be perceived as corny, but I was still cool.
But nah,
I was funny. Played
not
sports.
perceived as corny.
No, it's not.
It,
You know what I'm
it is.
saying?
It
Like,
is
that's
what
not
you
perceived
say,
as corny.
like what you think it is. But like you
That's-
have a
no.
picture in your mind, somebody or some guy that was like that that was like that in school, and then all of a sudden he's still that way, and you see his wife or whatever. Yeah, he's winning.
It's like,
But that's the thing. You said it's not corny, but that's the thing. I think it's in your mind. Like I was doing all that shit that I didn't enjoy, but in my mind, I was like, I'm the flyest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
I've always had incredibly high esteem of myself. I held myself in a high regard, a high esteem. I always did that. Nigga, I was broke as shit. I had empty fucking pockets walking to school hungry, and I was like, I'm the fucking man.
Why?
That's a good question. No, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Because that's how we thought.
Why?
Okay,
Like,
one, my parents, I use this word and I don't take this word lightly. My parents brainwashed us. My parents told us every day of our lives when we lived at home, we was the best. Nobody was better than us. We could do anything. Just because somebody has something you don't have, don't make you any less. You can do anything. You're not dumb. You're attractive. You're nigga every day. Like you could. I'm walking out the house like, yo, ain't nobody better than me. People might have more than you, but people might have more than you, but nobody's better than you.
Oh, yeah.
All you need in life is your brothers and your sisters. You don't need to join a gang. You got a gang right here.
It's positive reinforcement.
You got a problem. Your brother's got a problem. You in a fight, your brother's in a fight. So don't ever feel like you left out and you just out on your own, abandoned.
That's special.
You got a problem, your brother's got a problem too. You know what I'm saying? I had older siblings that was like, yo, and my oldest brother, I say this, I talk about this motherfucker so much, it's like he never passed away. My brother Shabazz was the coolest motherfucker that ever walked the earth. I had 2 dads growing up. He was my young dad that taught me about, yo, take a shower, smell good, brush your hair, put your wave grease in, throw your do-rag on, hold the door for the girls, let her walk on the inside of the curb. Yo, be cool. I think I had swag before it was a thing. I was in 6th grade, like, good afternoon, sweetheart. And it was like, what the fuck is, what's up with Anthony? Why is Anthony talking like that? Because I was getting it from the OG. And then my dad, my father, was hard work every day. Pick a job you love. You won't work a day in your life. Find something you love and get paid a lot. Find something you love so much that you would do it for free, but then get paid a lot of money to do it. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Right? Hard work, hard work, hard work. Take care of your family. Your family comes before everybody. You always take care of your mother. You take care of your sisters. You take care of your younger siblings. To this day, Jordan can call me right now and say, I need $5,000. Got it. Because that's my baby brother. Because that's how I was raised. So I never walked out the house any day of my life and felt like the kid across the street that had whatever, that had both parents and they was rich and he had everything. I was like, nigga, we even. And then when all my boys started selling drugs and was making stupid money and hanging out on the corner looking like Big Daddy Kane dancers with mad jewels and 4-finger rings, and I was standing there with a fucking sweater on, 2 sweaters on because Sherrod had the leather bomber, I was like this, like, I'm just as fly as these dudes. Yeah. I never looked at material possessions as status. I looked at who you are as status. And I was always, even though they had jewelry and clothes and girls and money falling out their pockets, I was like, I'm equal to you, if not better. Because I'm standing in my truth. I know exactly who I am. I have a firm grasp. I say this all the time. I have a firm grasp on who I am.
Yep,
that's why this game ain't gonna play me.
Yeah.
Because I know exactly who I am. This game can't pull me away from my truth or what I believe in or flash a dollar sign to make me sell my soul. I have a firm grasp on who I am. My father's a truck driver. My mother's a school teacher.
Yeah.
I conduct myself like my father's a truck driver and my mother's a school teacher. That's why. Corny ass nigga.
Why do you think the way you think?
Yeah, there's always a backstory.
Yeah.
And you know.
We got questions? Wait, somebody said we got questions.
Check the K9, I think.
What did K9 say?
What do you say?
Why do y'all
Read it. Grab me the mic right there.
Why do y'all think men jealous of other men because of a woman? Jealousy is not healthy. It's corny.
Because
You're right.
It's 2
They don't
reasons.
know who
First of all, I just want to say before we answer this question, I'm 2 rum punches in. So after everything I say after this point, I can't be held accountable for what I say. Go. What'd you
Because
say?
they
You
look
say
at
2
it-
reasons?
A few reasons.
Few reasons.
I want to say something after that. It's, they feel like they can't get the woman. You know what I mean? So they looking at it like, damn, I can't get nothing like that. How did he get something like that? Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Just insecurity on their behalf, man. They don't feel like they're able to get something like that. So now they looking at that next man. How he got this? How he got that?
Go. Wait.
Or do we think that the niggas who's calling corny came from a place of jealousy?
What you mean as far
Oh, so
as
we was jealous? You saying?
I'm curious. Like, is that an aspect of it? 'Cause,
did we think that they were?
What if
we
it was
were-
a musical nigga or a theater nigga, whatever the nigga thing is that we call corny? Could one of those people been something that we just low key was like, damn. Nigga,
Well, nah, no, because I was.
younger.
No, that's a good point.
No, real might have been
That's a good point. But didn't I say that? What did I say earlier? I said I didn't have all the fly shit.
Yeah.
I might have been who y'all thought was corny. I
Right.
might have been the guy.
I just said that
But
too.
I
I was
always
in
felt like
theater.
I was just as cool as everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing about me. When I talk, because I was in every aspect of I was a theater nigga. I was the only
theater
black,
nigga.
I was the only black kid in theater.
on the fucking, look,
That was me too, though.
on the playbill. Theater nigga. Trey Elliott.
That's literally your
Give me number
time.
two.
But I played football. I played basketball. You know what I mean? I even wrestled my freshman year because I got cut from the basketball team. Like, I was in everything. So it was some niggas that grew up in my hood that thought I was corny because I wasn't drinking at that time. I wasn't, you know what I mean, selling drugs at that time. I wasn't, you know what I mean, doing certain shit that them certain other niggas was doing. I was doing karate. You know, I was doing all kinds of shit, but and that was in like my younger days. But by the time I got like middle school, you know, I started, you know, I was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so my sense of humor really swayed me into being one of the cool, quote unquote, the cool kids. And you could tell who was kind of corny, who was cool, but it's all about your group and who you're surrounded by.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the nerds looking at us like, we're corny. And thank God I was
That's the thing.
Thank God I was very well-rounded. You know, I'm from Jersey. We going to be in New Brunswick and whatever. And I grew up around Asians, Indians, black, white, Jewish. So I was able to be around all of them and be able to connect with each and every one of them in a certain kind of way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now, to be honest, some of them cats from my hood look at me like, Trey used to be corny growing up.
That's wild.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was a cool nigga. But like, even now, like, coming to LA or even in college, I was like, yo, you know, I was like really learning how to mac chicks and talk to girls like for real.
Yeah.
Pre-social media, which made a totally big difference because there wasn't bottle service at the clubs.
Man.
It was none of that. It was like we go to the club, everybody on the dance floor.
That's crazy.
Right? You just buy a girl a single drink. You want to drink? You drinking? Whatever. If a girl asks me for a drink, we had a game we would play. Like, you gonna buy me a drink? What you want? Da. I go to the bar, come back a few minutes later. Did you want ice in it? Yeah, I want ice. Go to the bar, come back. You want a paper cup or a glass? I'll do that about you ain't about to buy me no drink. I'll be like, nope. But she laughing by that time. And I got a little good conversation out of her by that time. And we would talk. And then, you know what I mean? Then eventually. But it was just all about learning how to make chicks laugh to get where you had to go. To even when I moved out to LA, I always talk about my Honda's like Jay-Z's Lexus. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Because, you know, a lot of niggas I was around had nice whips. I had my '03 Honda for the longest. And it did not matter. I was picking. It was the '03. We in 2010 when I got that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I bought it 7 years old. You couldn't tell me shit. I went to Malibu the first day I bought it to a party.
That's wild.
And it was nice.
That's some New York. That's some East Coast shit. Because we know
We never cared
East Coast
about
cats. East Coast cats never care about the vehicle. We wasn't even into vehicles till we got money. And then realized like I could actually have a nice vehicle.
Yeah.
But when we was growing up in New York City, it was just about getting from A to B.
Yeah.
We didn't give a my man Greg Cummings. His mother had a blue Nova, like a fucking 72 blue Nova in like '84, and we would. 8 of us, nigga, would smash up in that motherfucker to get to a party.
Yeah.
And we would get there, and all 8 of us would bag chicks and dance all night and have a great time and smash back up in that Nova and get home. And we didn't care. We just had to get there. 2 points I want to make. Number 1, unrelated but related. Bottle service has ruined nightlife. Before bottle service, you could go to a club and everybody was on the dance floor. Even if you was buying something to drink, you was at the bar and you would turn and dance up against the bar with a girl, talk to a young lady, you know what I'm saying? Or you was in the middle of the dance floor having a good time. Then somebody came up with the grand idea of we're gonna rope this whole section off and you gotta buy bottles to get in this section. That caused a divide between party goers. It was like, say it again. Classism. It was like, okay, those guys up there or those girls up there are better than us. So now we gotta get up there. How do we get up there? We got to spend this money. Okay, so now we spending money to be up there, but it's not even a party up there. The party's still right here on the dance floor.
Yep.
So now you up there just looking at people partying. But the funny thing is, those people partying are looking at you like, I'd rather be up there.
Yep.
So now they go, now somebody goes, well, the next club is all tables and a very small dance floor. So now everybody's in tables looking at the people on the dance floor like, why aren't they at a table? When in reality, the purpose of coming out was to do what they're doing, to just dance and have a good time. So bottle service ruined nightlife.
That's one thing my generation has wrong also. Yeah, my bad.
The second point I want to make, sorry, no problem. K9, you have to realize, because he said jealousy. Motherfuckers get jealous because they see their failures
Yes.
in your success. Your success shows a loser where they aren't. You know what I'm saying? People watching the podcast right now like, fuck that nigga Tony Rock. You know why? Because they're watching their failure. They probably had an idea to do a podcast, didn't do it, didn't follow through with it, didn't buy the equipment, didn't find a studio. So it's easy to sit in your crib and smoke weed in your mom's basement and go, fuck this nigga with his podcast. Because I'm irritating your failures. I'm jabbing you at some shit you wanted to do. Niggas come to my shows all the time with their girls, and they girl dying laughing, and they're like this. Because they're like, yo, I never make her laugh like this. I'm irritating your failures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not just me. I'm not saying just Tony Rock, but people are jealous of you. People are jealous of you in general because your successes show them how far away from them you are.
Man, yeah. And plus, if you,
Bars.
That's bars.
if you
Two rum punches.
if you are jealous of another, if a man is jealous of another man over a woman specifically, then there's something that he doesn't connect to within himself.
He sees something in that guy that he doesn't think he has to get her.
And he's mad at
In
himself
reality,
for
it could be
not being
something
that
as
dude.
simple as he was just took the initiative.
Listen.
And guess what? It could be.
He just said, and we say this all the time. Every dude, sorry to cut you off. Every dude says the same thing to every girl. Every dude says, hi, how you doing?
Where you
What's your
from?
name? Where you from? What do you do? I just say it better.
Yep.
I just say it better.
Your rap is better.
I say it better.
And it's like it's even dudes that got more than you,
Right.
that will be jealous of a nigga who got, like, how he do that?
Because
I got this, I got that.
He thinks his
I'm like, well, as
material.
soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up.
Catch you with your interest.
I got a great story. I have a great story. It's a young lady I used to date that lived in West Palm Beach, Florida. Beautiful. You know who you are. You know who you are. I hope you watch it. She was beautiful. My man Big D was like, yo, son, you ain't gonna never top that. She was dope, right? So one weekend I'm going to New Orleans, and I'm on the phone with her like, yo, I'm at New Orleans for this weekend, and she was like, I want to go, and I was on some like, it's whatever. Like I could go on wherever is not a thing to me. So I'm like, we'll see if there's a flight. She was leaving out of Atlanta, West Palm to Atlanta, Atlanta to New Orleans. Yo, get your flight to land around noon because I think I fly from LA to Atlanta. We met up in Atlanta. We get to Atlanta, and I was like on a 1 o'clock flight to New Orleans. She was on a 2:30 flight to New Orleans. I said, fuck it. I changed mine to 2:30. Let's get some food. We ate in Atlanta airport. Had lunch in Atlanta airport. Her and I flew to New Orleans. My man Big D came with me. Big D had a joint meeting us in there that was coming from like Texas somewhere. And we go to a club that night. And we at a table. And there was a football player that played for the New Orleans Saints. Homie, you play for the Saints. You won, right?
Yeah.
You would think. I'm at the table with Shorty. Big D got his chick. We having a great time. We dancing. We got our section roped off. Looking at the dancers like, what the fuck they doing over there? We having a great time, right? Homie walked past the table with his entourage and stops in front of the table, just like. And I know the dude. I'm a football fan. I'm like, oh, that's so-and-so. And he's just like, so I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? Like, so Big D there, Big D like, yo, you ready? And I'm like, chill.
He said, you ready?
Let's see what the problem is. Let's see what the problem is. And I'm like, yo, what's up with Cat? And Shorty comes over like, babe, I know him. And I'm like, oh, you know? So a chick is never gonna tell you exactly how she know a nigga. Never will a chick tell you 100% of a chick has never said 100% of the story, ever.
He's been inside.
So I'm like, oh, you know him? It's like, yeah, we went out. We hung out.
Yeah.
Of course, that could mean we fucked, so he fucked me, so I ran a train with his niggas. It can run the gamut.
Yep.
But she with me now, so I'm like, that's what's up. And I'm not gonna waste my night on trying to figure out how she know that. Okay, you know him. So he goes, hey, how you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm fine. And he looks at me. Nick, of course, nigga, you know who I am. I know who you are, you know who I am. Nigga, let's not play.
Yeah.
Look at me. Walks away. End of the night, we party to the club shut down. We in New Orleans, so nigga, we come out the club. I kid you not. Me and Shorty walk into a taxi. This is like Uber had just started. We walk into the corner to get a taxi. This nigga's across the street leaning on his Lamborghini.
Oh.
Leaning on his Lamborghini.
Corny
And he goes,
shit.
hey, you have a good night. And she goes, all right, you have a good night too? And he goes, yeah, you have a good night. And she's like, okay, you have a good night too. And he's just laying there like, yeah, have a real good night. And she goes, yeah, you have a good night too. And I go, babe, stop responding to him. Stop responding to him. And he goes, all right, take care of yourself. And she's just like, and he said, I said, take care of yourself.
Failing.
And I'm just standing there. Taxi pull up. Nigga, dirty ass New Orleans taxi. Niggas done threw up in that motherfucker and pissed in it and beads on the floor. I slide the doors like a minivan slide the door, get in that bitch. And this nigga's leaning on a Lamborghini.
That is wild.
And he's like, take care. And she getting in. I grab her hand and help her in. And I just look at homie like, now that nigga was corny.
That's
Corny.
That was corny.
That's a universal
Bruh,
corniness,
you
too.
winning.
That's crazy.
Why you care about,
Rambo.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that was super corny.
Alone in that motherfucker.
Alone in the Lambo.
Because, you know why?
How do you win but lose?
Because my success irritated his demons.
That's crazy.
Now let me talk about how you could have easily turned into the corny nigga.
I could have been the corny
But let me
nigga.
tell you how.
That's
if you
crazy.
would have let her say we went out or we hung out bother you.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Because see, some niggas
Every
that,
bitch hung out with a nigga.
Yeah, so that-
It ain't a bitch out here that didn't hang out with a nigga.
I know him was enough.
Yo, I was dating a chick one time, and motherfucker. Yo, one time, kid you not, and I don't look in chicks' phones. I do not do that. I did it one time. One time I looked in the girl.
That's crazy.
No, like 1990s, 89. A chick, I was at Shorty crib. She left the room and her diary was there.
Yeah.
And I just opened that shit and read a page. That shit thoroughly disgusted me. I wanted to throw up. And I was like, I will never do no shit like that again.
Yeah.
But this particular time, this was in LA. Shorty at the crib, left her phone there open with like the names.
Yeah.
And it was like on J's, the J's. And I just looked over and it was like, you know, Jessica, Julia, Jamichael or whatever, Jamie Foxx. I was like, this bitch got Jamie Foxx phone. So, nigga, never the intimidated nigga. I'm never the intimidated dude. So I was like, later on at night, I said, yo, so when you left your phone there, I saw you had Jamie Foxx's phone number in your phone. And she was like, oh, I was at a party one time with so-and-so, this guy, this like a promoter. And he was like, yo, put his number in your phone real quick so I could call him later or whatever, and put it in my phone. And that was his way, the corny nigga, the promoter, of trying to get her to be like, oh, he down with Jamie Foxx. Like,
okay, yeah.
So I never gave a fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because every bitch knows a nigga.
Yeah.
And even her telling me that don't mean she didn't fuck the nigga.
Exactly.
I just didn't give a fuck.
So let me ask y'all this: do y'all automatically assume?
I assume you did that shit. Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. Twice.
Wait. Ask your question.
Do you automatically assume that a chick, just because she know a nigga or a nigga of some stature, that she automatically smash? Are y'all those niggas that
I
think
don't.
that automatically?
Twice.
Because I don't.
I don't at all.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, fuck twice. She fucked me twice.
No.
No.
I give.
I don't
Yeah.
think that, but I don't put anything past any chick.
Yeah.
Any
Don't
chick.
put
Any chick.
But you know how most niggas going to it. Like, I'm not that dude. I'm not the one that just automatically think that you did this just because you.
But
know
it
this
depends on-
nigga.
But that go back
depends on the dude.
That go back to who I am. Like I'm the guy. We was I had an audition today with Yaz. Yaz is my acting teacher, his acting teacher, his acting teacher. I had an audition with Yaz today. Killed it, by the way. And Yaz and I were talking today, and she was saying how some dudes get intimidated by like. She was saying how some guys talk to women that are not very attractive because they feel they so nervous that somebody's gonna take them. That's why they don't try to go after the dime piece because they feel like they're gonna.
That's Jamie Foxx's. That's how he is.
I don't know that.
No. He don't like women that get a lot of attention because he said they too much work. That's why you
Okay.
notice you
Tell the
see
pretty
the
chick to
people who
stay
he had
home.
babies by.
Yeah.
Or some of the white girls you look at, you like, yo, they mad regular.
The views of Trey Elliott are not those of Live in the Green Room. Tony Rock,
This came out
Trey
of his
Elliott.
mouth. This came out of his mouth.
I also am not a part of this.
So we were talking today. Yaz and
know
I
a
were
lot of
talking today, and
chicks that
Yaz
talk.
was saying she was talking about a comic in particular that we know, and she was saying, "Oh, have you ever seen like the girls he dates?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't see the girls nobody dates. I'm not, son. I swear I live in such a bubble. I don't know who the fuck nobody fucking. I don't care."
Right.
But she was like, "Yeah, he dates ugly women. He dates like very unattractive women." And I was like, "Why you say that?" And she said, "Because he's intimidated by having a girl that somebody might want to take." And I was like, really? Is that a thing? And she was like, yeah, niggas be dating women that are bottom of the barrel because they know it's no competition. And I was like, I never even thought of that. And she was like, that's not a thing for you? I said, nigga, please try to take my bitch. I want the bitch that everybody want. I want the bitch that niggas' tongues roll like their mouth like a cartoon. Ooga. I want that shit. And I'm gonna go like this. Do your best, bro.
Yeah.
Do your best. Because if I gotta, look, because if I got you, I got you.
Yeah.
If I got you. If I don't got you, then you free to the world. But if I got you, if I got a chick, listen, and I'm gonna say chick, but you know what the real saying is. When I get a chick, I got a chick.
Mm-hmm. You know the saying.
If you could take her, do your best.
And if she does something dirty, that's on her.
Do your best.
That's
Yo, that's the thing. I never understood why. I never understood that either. I never understood like, yo, you did this, so I'm gonna go fuck 3 dudes. Bitch, how's that gonna make me look bad?
It doesn't.
That don't make me look bad.
If they do that, that means that was already in them.
Right.
But
For the streets.
I will say,
I want the chick that niggas is like, we gonna take her from him. Homie, do your best.
and if you do it, cool.
Because if I got her, I mean, really, in the sense of the word, got her, there's nothing you could do.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
And that's real confidence right there.
Bruh, I've
real.
had women, like, truly trusted women in my life that came to me like, babe, you know your friend so-and-so? He was like, oh, my man, the dude that was like, he introduced himself to me like, yo, I'm Tone's man. And then was like, so what's up with you?
That's
I thought you were Tone man.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That makes me mad, though. That's what makes me mad.
Of course, they're not my friends anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Dirty man.
But I've had women in my life, thank God, that was so honest with me when they could have went left that I'm like, shorty, we down for life. Because just because of that, we might not be together, but I'll always hold you in the highest regard because that was like some shit you could have just been like, let me go fuck this dude.
And that's what I'm saying. I've dealt with some honest women who would tell me things that I may not wanted to hear, but it's like, yo, can you handle what I'm like? Yeah. Right. Yeah, tell me. And so like so there are women out there that will be very straightforward and very honest and be like, yo, this is what it is. Can you handle that? Yeah. No, I can't. Yeah,
wait, you mean just what it is, like we just fucking or something like that?
No, just with how you say,
Just
like,
the approach.
we were just hanging.
Yeah.
And may not go in detail. There's women out here that be like, look, okay, you know, we dating. Okay, so let me tell you, I've talked to so and so and so and so. Is that an
I don't need details, but if you just don't let me listen. Don't ever make me look like a
sucker.
I got 2 rules. Don't ever disrespect me. Don't ever play me.
Yeah.
Play me. I mean, don't ever have me in a scenario, in a circumference of a nigga that you fucked with, and now he coming up to the table like, yo, what's up, Rock?
Yeah.
And he know he fucked you, but I don't.
Right.
Nah, don't ever play me like that. That's why
Yeah.
you know I always did the thing with Shorty. I was always like, yo, it's a girl in here I got history with.
Yeah, right.
I would always tell her. I would because I know chicks will see me with somebody I consider special and be like, I'm gonna go fuck all that. What's up, Mr. Man? How you doing? Oh, how you doing, sweetheart? So why you never call me? Because they trying to play it up, the fact that we got history. So I told Shorty I would never have you looking stupid in public with me.
Exactly.
So
Since I do have so much history in LA, it was always like we out eating. Yo, just so you know.
That comes
This young lady I have history with.
That is mature.
That
We in a
comes-
party.
yeah.
Yo, just so you know, it's a young lady I have history with. She might come
you don't
over.
want her to get
Yo, we at
blindsided
brunch.
like that.
Just so you know, somebody I got history with. And then the girl come over like, what's up? And she already like, bitch, I already know. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't playing nobody. Because I'm never going to have you looking bad. I'm never going to have the girl on my arm looking worse than
fuck that.
the population.
Yeah.
And that's respectful, too.
And that comes with maturity.
Your mom raised
Right.
you right. You know what I mean? My mom
Yeah.
raised me like that.
But you know,
Like-
everybody else has a past. Well, everybody else. All women have a
Everybody.
past.
Don't
So
say
do
all
dudes,
women.
so do dudes, nigga.
That's why
Oh,
I
okay,
said
but
say
I'm just
everybody.
saying.
Joe, like,
Damn. Joe, like, you know what? Dirty. Men are good. Men are good.
Well, you were talking about from your perspective, like
Okay.
as a man, look, just so you know.
I told you I'm 2 rum punches in, nigga. I don't know what I'm
But
saying.
look,
Well, we both said at the same time, everybody got a
yeah, you trying to spread the debauchery. No, I'm just saying.
Debauchery.
The woman always has a past too, so she's not going to necessarily handle it like you, unless she's a real one. Said, look, I used to date him back then. If she does that, cool. That means she's trying to protect you,
And she respects you.
and she respects you.
matured.
But when they give the vague, oh, we used to hang out.
Yeah, that's why you
like-
gotta listen. We comics, we
Read between the
wordsmiths.
lines, yeah.
We are wordsmiths, so you gotta listen to the wording.
Yeah.
We used to hang out is very vague.
Yeah.
It's very vague.
Framing,
but
yeah. How she
we
framed that means
know
how-
what that could mean.
Right.
Know
She's
what it-
trying not to say something. She's
Right,
trying to say
right,
it without saying
right.
it. So to your point, it's that you automatically assume that. I don't. It doesn't bother me, but I'm going. Look, she has a history. She has a past. I think I know what that probably means. She's probably she just it's not my business, but she's trying not to lie and try to. Play
Can you
it
get
off.
past that? Could you, Joe Fox, get past that?
I ain't got no choice because all
No.
these women
Could
have
you,
a
Joe
past
Fox,
like
get
that.
past that?
Be specific. Get past what?
A woman's past.
Yeah. If she says, I got history with this person.
Comic or humans?
Joe Fox,
With
person.
Okay, you talking about specifically with a person?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it'd be like a comedian.
I'd have to if I really liked it. If I was into her, yeah, then I would have to. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
but we have to look. Who is this nigga though? Who
You know
is that?
what?
Hold up. Who is that? And
Who is he to you, you mean? Who is he to you?
Now.
oh man, I don't want to say that cat's name. Let's
No,
say,
no, I'm saying if the girl's saying this is it, you saying who is this dude? Like, who is he to you right now, or
like, who is this dude? that
you want to know who he is?
Let me give you an example. I'm really into this chick, and then Julian St. Jacques came in the room.
The
And-
porn star.
Who's
Yeah,
Okay.
Julian St. Jacques.
Julian St. Cox.
Oh, excuse me. Ron Jeremy comes into the room.
Yeah.
If that bitch Ron Jeremy, don't touch that bitch.
Yeah, I'll be like, it's only gonna go this far. I didn't know you was best with him. I just wanted you to know because I was like, all right, well,
Oh, that really happened?
I'm giving an example. It's not that I wouldn't get over it. I was like, okay, this is the type of person that you're dealing with. I can't deal with you because of that. If you don't see a problem having relationships with porn,
You know how many
stars-
porn
Okay, what if she said
Worst case
what if
scenario.
it was a-
Okay,
what if-
I
what-
try
what-
to give something. That
What if it was?
worst
Wait,
case.
just for shits and giggles, I'm asking a question. What if it was a comic? I got history with this comic. You could be cool with that?
He goes back grimy.
Hilarious.
I'm kidding.
It ain't grimy.
I didn't hit.
Grimy don't get no bitches.
If it's a,
Grimy don't get no
at some
bitches.
point, guy code got to kick in. Like if I'm not cool with that dude, or if I'm not his friend, or if I don't know that cat like that, I was like, oh, hey, you date funny guys. I get it. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna let that stop a good thing.
Okay, here's a question.
But if it's somebody that I'm close to, okay, at some point, guy code got to kick in.
No, okay. So speaking of guy code, if you dated a girl, past tense, and now she's dating another comic, does that comic have to check in with you and say, "Hey, man,
It depends.
I'm dating so and so. I know you used to date her."
I feel like it depends on how close you are to that comic. If you have some kind of relationship and y'all talk, say what's up on a regular, then yeah. But if you're not really cool with that comic, don't really know that
Y'all,
comic,
what if it's, y'all just know each other? No, he don't got to.
I don't think so. Nah, because see, here's what I think about. I think it's all ego. Y'all remember in high school, middle school, and high school, everybody dated everybody. You date a girl, you break up. Now she date.
Somebody
She
else.
date other
Nah,
person.
fuck that. We break up, bitch. You got to transfer.
It's like the older we get, it's like we start really.
Get the fuck out of my school, bitch.
You gotta go to Lincoln Heights.
You gotta go to fucking.
You got to repeat the 8th grade.
Go to New York. Got all the,
You can't.
You gotta go to White Plains. You gotta go to Mount Vernon.
but we get to the
118
point,
is mine.
we get and nobody called you like, hey, I'm about to date Sarah now. Nigga, you found out the next day
No,
when they holding hands
but
in the
listen,
hallway.
but
like,
listen. You speaking on protocol based on youth.
Yeah, okay.
I'm saying now we grown men now. Whatever, nigga, riding bikes was big then.
Yeah.
It ain't now.
I mean, I guess you can as a courtesy. Yo, look, bro. Like, I know we ain't really cool like that, but I know you used to date so and so. So
Who's a comic that you're not cool with? You just know the motherfucker.
Let's.
Who was on the show you was on last week? Who's on one of the comics on the show?
Okay, let's his name. Shit. I'm trying to. There was nobody really black. Give me a minute.
Are you cool with Justin Hires?
I'm cool with. I'm cool with Justin.
Okay, wait. Okay, are you
Pick somebody
cool?
else.
Are you cool with Cal Hamilton?
I'm cool with Cal.
Are you cool with
Pick a brand new comic that you just learned.
who?
CP? Y'all cool?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm cool
I
with
can't
CP.
think of.
I know.
Are
it's
you cool
like-
with Jimmy Mack?
No.
Okay, so you
I
dated
mean, Jimmy Mack. If I know you, I'm cool, but
Jimmy
yeah,
Mack.
yeah.
We're not cool with you.
Yeah,
Don't disrespect.
I'm not liking Jimmy Mack, but you know we.
He's not in your
Okay,
circle.
so
He's not in
you
your
dated
circle.
a girl. Now Jimmy Mack's dating her. He don't got to check in because he don't know you.
I mean,
Damn.
he don't. But if he does, then
No, he does. He
No,
or does he not?
have to?
I don't think.
Nah,
No.
I don't think so.
he don't.
If you know the comic, it's cool. If you don't know the comic,
Yeah, he don't got to check in with me.
That's what I said, but
Ask him
he
when.
know him. They know each other. No?
No, I mean like know a comic. Like now that I know everybody in this room.
If I don't
right,
got your number
gotta
in
date
my
somebody.
phone, you don't got to check in with me. If I don't have
Really?
your number
Okay.
in my phone,
That's a good point. That's a good point.
if I got you, if you got,
But
your,
I think it doesn't matter if he has your number in the phone. Y'all are comics. And he knows you dated her before him.
But you know there's levels to this. You know what I mean? There's hierarchy sometimes.
But he's a comic and you're a comic and he knows you dated her before you.
Commitment level matters too, because if you just smashed it, what am I gonna do about that?
yeah.
You know?
I gotta know how.
yeah.
it's like if
Yeah,
this was
fuck,
like
man.
The intern made a point. Speaking to the mic. The intern made a point.
If you just smashed, what am I gonna do about that? I can't do nothing about that.
if you
trying to
trying to
make
make
that
that
work.
girl,
I'm moving on with it. I'm
if
moving
this
on
was
with
your
it.
girlfriend of 5 to 10 years, and then I start dating, then
Yeah.
okay, I'd be like, yo, then okay. But if it was just like y'all was hanging out,
Wait, hold up. Hold the mic up.
Yeah.
Pick the mic up. Pass it to Herm. Let the Herm say
He's
something.
saying something.
The Herm say something.
The nigga writing comments on YouTube, so he wants
Say it to Herm. Say something. Oh, you got a question? What's your question?
What was it?
You
I
got
forgot.
5, nigga. Would y'all date a comic?
Go. What's your comment?
Would you date a comic? Would you date another comedian?
no.
I never have.
But I don't think that. I don't
Keisha
think-
E. Keisha E. Keisha E. Stop playing, Keisha E. Stop playing, Keisha
Get a
E.
date.
Keisha E.
I understand.
Tone can get Holly. I don't know why that's
Huh?
a comment. I know for a fact Tone can get Holly.
I think they meant Halle
Barry? Hallie?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Oh, from your lips to God's ears. I'm single. If she's single, we can make it happen. If she's single,
Just a side note, I don't think that. To me, how I see women, I don't think that no one should check in on anybody. You know. Just,
Oh, wow.
I don't care how.
okay,
like,
wait. So now we got to ask a question. How do you see women? What does that mean? How I see women?
Okay, so like the women, any woman I ever talked to in my life, if my homeboys talk to her now, I don't care no more. You know, once I stop talking to her, I don't care. Like, I don't think that it's I don't even think boyfriend and girlfriend exists. I think it's like you single until you married. But if it's a marriage type thing,
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's
like,
youth.
anything
That's
else.
youth. That's youth. Boyfriend, girlfriend is youth. That shit stops at like 16, 17.
If you was on the scene with a chick for like 5-6 months, right, hanging out the last.
If you was what? You said on the what?
He was on the scene, right?
On the
with
scene?
this chick. He
You
brought her
even
around.
talk like a white guy.
known.
You on the scene with
On the
her.
scene, right? We still
You on the scene.
Hand holding
This
with the
nigga
crisscross.
talk like a white dude.
Y'all break up and then Trey walk in with her one day. You got a single question.
We might joke about it, but you know.
It's funny now, huh, nigga?
I don't think it's a matter of asking permission. I think it's a matter of acknowledging, especially if we're friends. Like, I
If
just
we
want
friends,
you to at
yeah.
least, if we're friends,
At some point,
At
God
some-
comes
it's
back.
Like if BT had a girl, I'm just naming somebody that like I'm cool, but you won't see me
Okay,
hang around
okay.
every
Shout
day.
out BT. That's my
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, BT my dude.
Yeah.
If like BT had a chick
BT, come to the podcast, yo.
and he was whatever, and then I start dating her, I would be like, yo, BT, let me holler at you. Call him, yo.
But see, that's the thing. I can't date a chick if she dated a nigga I know.
like
I
at
mean, I
all.
don't give a fuck about that.
At all.
Okay.
Yeah.
At
Even if
all.
time has passed.
At
Oh, wow.
all.
I actually do the
Comedian.
same. I'm actually the
That's
same way.
why
I can't
God
do it.
put more females on the earth than men. So we could follow the G code. Yo, you touch that, bro. That's you. Because I tell you the rule. What's the rule, Fox? What's my rule?
If,
I touch it, I own it.
yeah, fine.
I touch it, I own it.
You break it, you buy
I
it.
touch it, I own it. That's my rule. Yo, I touch it. I don't care if I touched it in 91. That's me, bro.
That's
And if you're gonna
forward,
talk
yeah.
to that, you gotta check in with me.
No, the checking in part.
You gotta
like,
check it.
yeah, the
yo,
closer you
yo,
are,
son,
you're
listen,
supposed to
check-in.
have
listen.
conversation.
The
I don't-
check-in for sure.
It could be something as simple as, yo, bro. I know it was like, I know it was 92, bro.
Man, you good?
Remember shorty you used to
You need to get a blessing.
Remember shorty you used to mess with and so and so. Yo, we dating now. I'm like, oh yeah, yo, how she doing? Tell her I said what's up. Simple as that.
But if he never says anything,
Then he's a bitch ass nigga.
Godfather of the pussy, right?
He the godfather.
Godfather pussy, you nigga. Yes, yes.
you know what? I agree
Yo,
with that.
son, listen,
Especially
bruh.
if you close.
Yo, you
should
gonna
know.
yo,
If you
look,
close,
here-
yeah,
Here's the
close,
scenario.
yeah.
Yo,
Real talk.
here's the scenario. Yo, you gonna laugh, nigga. Remember the chick you dated when you first moved to LA that time and you was living on Pico? I'm gonna go, who? Angel? Yeah, son, we dating. Oh shit, yo, I ain't seen her in that long. Tell her I said, what's up, man? So y'all good? All right, nigga. Well, treat her right, bro. She's special. She's nice.
See, I can't do that. I can't do that. Because that,
can't
to
do
me,
that.
if I play
Of course you know
telephone,
I fucked. I'm Tony Rock.
Tony told me to tell
Of
you.
course you know I fucked.
how
I'm
you
Tony
doing?
Rock.
But see, that,
I'm
to
not
me-
playing
to me,
telephone.
That's where
Is that my wait? Hold on.
That's
I want y'all to check me. Is that my ego?
Yeah, it is.
That's a little ego right there.
Okay, okay.
Pass the message along.
Okay. I got a big ego. Such a big
But
ego.
see, here's the thing. Every man got an ego, but it's how you handle and check your own ego.
For sure.
Because,
I can see that.
like I said, yo,
I
like
have run punches
like once you get a chick in your possession, then
in your possession. This nigga said, God
That's
damn.
wild, Trey.
God damn. God
Once I
damn.
get 'em,
Once
like
they
what
get off the boat, you
said
buy
before.
them. I'll buy
Once I
this
get them,
chick.
I got them.
In your vicinity.
Yeah, in my
So what's
possession,
the-
like it's my. This is
What's
my
the difference
girl.
between I touch it, I own it? My possession. What's the difference?
No, well, no, but what I'm saying is mine is not long term. Like, so
No,
if we
no,
broke
I
up 10
own.
years ago.
I'm not leasing.
I
I'm
still
buying.
don't own you.
I'm buying. I'm not leasing.
I don't own you if we broke up
Taking
10 years ago.
ownership.
Okay. And you talking about relationship?
still got the title?
Like, not that.
You talking about the smashing?
Yeah, I thought we talking about
What are we talking about? Are we talking about the smashing?
No, no, I'm not talking about smashing.
In all
No.
forms of ownership.
No,
Tony means anything goes boop.
No, you mean about smashing?
Boom, I got you,
No,
mine.
I mean touch it. Like I've been
In a relationship.
I have put my presence on her.
Got it.
Okay.
It don't come off.
Okay.
It don't come off.
Oh yeah.
So basically, if you have
And I don't want to make this about me. Let's go somewhere else. But
if you have a chick one time and one of your partners, somebody who you
no, my partners. No, listen,
okay,
no.
okay.
Hold up. If you my partner, I would
Yeah.
never even. This not even. This is some shit we don't. Me and my dudes don't even discuss this.
Yeah.
My dudes know, and I know with them. Yo, bro,
Yeah.
that's your girl forever, bro.
Okay, so
If I
you
was
know
like,
that.
if Wavy dated a girl,
okay.
that's Wavy girl forever.
Yeah.
Even when she married with children, I'm
That's
still like,
still
hey,
Wavy.
how you doing? You need anything? You let me know. You could call. You can't call me. You could text me or hit Wavy and tell me something. Oh, I see Tone's in town. Can I come to the show? Hell yeah, yo, that's still Wavy girl.
Yeah.
I'll take care of your tickets and your husband tickets and his people's tickets. That's Wavy girl. I'm gonna show you the utmost respect for the rest of your life because that's my partner's girl. Whether you his girl or not, that's my dude's girl.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna disrespect your dude. I'm not gonna try to be
Yeah.
his friend.
yeah,
I'm not gonna be like, yo, what you doing? Like, no, I don't
I know you through
homie.
Wavy.
I know you through her,
right.
and I know her through my dude. So I'm gonna show you the utmost respect.
Yeah.
But we ain't never gonna be friends, fam.
So if you don't know,
We're at 20
that
minutes, by
chick,
the way.
If you
At
don't,
what?
We got 20 more.
We at 120, 140?
Yeah. We're
Okay.
So if you don't know that chick, you never seen her. He's never.
If I don't know what chick,
You're with a chick that one of your partners, you just don't know that chick.
Right.
He doesn't know. That
oh, I meet a girl randomly.
Yeah.
And then my boy says, yo, that was we
so
broke up.
There
immediately.
you go.
We broke up immediately.
We can't. Be
Yeah.
together 'cause
That my
you-
partner.
Yeah.
Like Wavy, Jason, you,
Yeah.
Ruben.
Yeah.
And then she walk in and Ruben goes, yo, I used to date her. It's over.
Okay, that's classy. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hopefully I got the pussy.
He does 18 times.
I just hit, man. I can't believe you told
Nah,
me that.
over. Over.
Yeah. You married her.
Am I
What,
wrong?
you-
Am I wrong?
homie?
I mean-
oh no, yeah, with the horse.
I don't, you're only wrong if you don't have that conversation.
What? Go back to what we said originally.
Yeah.
Communication.
Communication.
I have a question.
You're only
Go.
wrong, yeah.
Would you ever be with someone that you knew, as an example, had been with Drake?
Why do light skinned niggas ask these questions?
That's our hero. That's our king. That's
Would
our
you
North
be with
Star.
a
That's our dude.
That's our
Yeah.
I'm saying specifically,
Yeah.
but I'm being specific
Yeah,
though.
absolutely.
Would you be with someone that had
Hey,
been with Drake?
here's the thing.
Yeah,
Yes, and
I
you want to
don't
know why?
care.
You want to know why? This is a sidebar. It's like for general population men. I think niggas are more impressed when you got a higher esteemed nigga on your roster.
That's so funny.
That's gay
No,
as
you
fuck.
fucking-
No,
No, here's what I mean.
no,
Here's
no.
what I mean. Here's what I mean.
What? No,
If
yeah,
your girl
you
been
ain't
with Drake-
yourself.
What
Hold
do you
on,
mean
watch.
impressed? You
Watch
like, oh,
this.
that's my
Watch
girl.
my
She fucked
logic.
Drake. Hey,
Hey,
you
no,
love her.
watch
She
my
fucked
logic.
Drake.
This is my girl.
Watch
She
my
been with
logic.
Bill
If your girl
Gates.
come home and say, "Oh, baby, I gotta tell you something." Like, what you do? I fucked the garbage man. Like, oh, this dirty bitch. But she come and go, "Damn, babe, I fucked Drake and Tom Brady." I'm like, "Damn, bitch, that was a hell of a night."
Nigga, Drake,
Like,
Drake and Tom Brady
Yeah,
are
you
the
like-
garbage men. They are the garbage men.
Hey,
They all the garbage men to me.
they are. I don't know. I feel like niggas will be like, "I can
She
live with
used
those.
to,
I
she
can
used to
live
be with
those."
Drake. Now she with you. Now
wild.
you
One thing
got. Now you
I-
got.
So,
Yo, don't
Now you gotta check
don't give
yourself.
Grimy
Who
the
are
mic
you?
back. Do not give Grimy the mic back. Do not give Grimy the mic back.
Respect upper tier niggas doing that shit.
If
kind of
Imogene
nigga-
fuck Drake,
No.
you fine with it?
That's not me. I'm saying.
Oh no!
There you go.
The population gonna be like, you know what? If you fucked up, I'm not gonna be mad at you.
Wait. The Herm's gonna
Girls will
say.
get
Wait,
mad
hold
if you fuck
up, ladies and gentlemen. The Herm's about to say something incredibly inappropriate. Go.
No. I'm just gonna put this out there just in case somebody who's viewing this view the same view I got. So it goes back to me saying that if anybody I know, it could be my closest, my homeboy who called me every day. if I'm dating a woman, just say 2-3 years, whatever. If he is with her now, he ain't got to check in. He ain't got to do none of that. Only because, and I'm gonna say because, my goal is to find my soulmate. You know, the woman the closest woman in this world to me. And I wish that upon all my friends, because that's the happiest life you can live. Right. So if my friend is my truly friend, and I might have his
soulmate
complete. You know,
you was blocking his happiness.
Yeah, like what if I was happy? I happened to be with her. Like she couldn't do no justice to me far as the longevity of my life.
Right.
But it might be his key to his complete. I'm talking about because my goal, my number one goal in life, number one goal is to be married to my soulmate. Okay. So I don't want to stop that for any person in the world.
That's a great point. That is a great point. So I do not agree with it.
You don't give a fuck.
Look, that's a great point. I do not agree with it because whatever chick I'm dating at that particular time in my life is my soulmate for where my soul is at that moment.
That ain't what your soul.
My soul grows.
Just a game.
I grow just like my soul grows, just like my life grows. My views grow. My opinions change. My soul does the same thing. So she was my soulmate then, and this was my soulmate at this point, and this was my soulmate at this point. So don't touch none of my soulmates. I touch it, I own it. I touch it, I own it. Don't touch none of my soulmates.
Isn't that an old notion? You only get one soulmate.
You know, it's all about how you came up too. Because when I in college, you know.
Let they girls.
It was 5 of us in the house. It was 5 of us in the crib, right? Hold on, listen.
Okay.
Rhyme, shut the fuck up.
It was 5 of us in the house.
5.
And anytime we were bad girls, the girls would come to the crib. Nigga, when they would come to the crib, they walking into the lion's den. And you know, any given point in time where y'all got one, and she walk in that crib, I was like, okay, it's a chance. She might be like, oh shit, nigga, this nigga Lamar, who that? Oh shit, my boy Keija.
Oh son.
So that was something we all had to be aware of. Why? Because we have seen it happen several times where any of us would have a girl come, and she end up being like, yo, damn, this nigga the cooler one. I kind of vibe with this nigga. Yeah. So we've all had chicks taken away from us. And by another one of our crew. And we was all like, yo.
That's fair game.
That's
shit.
Listen, man.
Fair game. That's fair game.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fair game. But nigga, I put in the work. I bagged her. I got her to the crib. Nigga, do you know how much work that is to get on the phone call and to convince her, yo, come to the crib.
Come to the Lions.
But at the end of the day, you just thought she was cool.
But she was cool.
She was cool. You know what I mean?
You know what
I
I'm
thought that
saying?
happened with
And we wouldn't get mad. We'd be like, this nigga. You know what I mean? We actually be like, all right, fine, Lamar, all right, bet. All right. You know what I mean?
We call it
back to the, you know.
We used to call that at the fuck palace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole story.
Why was there so much swag on
The fuck palace is its own episode.
I haven't heard those two words together.
The fuck palace is a documentary. It ain't even an episode. But at the fuck palace, we've had that happen several times. We had one instance. I can't say names. Where's the but we had an instance at the fuck palace where
1-bedroom studio.
There was a party that night. This was years ago. There was a party that night. We went to the party. My dudes from back home came out. There was a group of young ladies that came back to the palace with us. And they started pairing up. I can't say names. And one of the dudes didn't get the one he wanted. But he was still cool.
Yeah.
But he didn't smash the chick he was left with.
Yeah.
Straggler.
She wasn't straggler at all. She was bad. He just didn't get her. Yeah. He didn't get the one he wanted. So the next day, we was all going to breakfast together. And the young lady that didn't get any action went to the group and was like, yo, what's up with your man? I was ready to fuck him. He ain't give me So then the group came to homie, like, yo, son, she was with it. Mm-hmm. You just was in your feelings about not getting the one you wanted, but she was with it. Mm-hmm. And then after breakfast, everybody went back to the house and paired up again. And he smashed Shorty and was rocking with her for quite a few months.
Long time.
Who hit the girl he wanted?
Who you think hit the girl he wanted?
Bullshit. I knew this story had a theme here. He would have told you got this story.
Hey, the wildest part of me is that there's breakfast at the fuck palace.
I don't understand.
Every went out for breakfast.
Fuck palace, everything.
I don't feed bitches like
boy,
that.
bro. We used to call it Like, boy, we were so crucial back then in school, man. Shout out
Yo,
to
you
my
know,
82,
we losing viewers right now. All of a sudden, like log off, log. These niggas is dirty and dead.
What is it's going up?
But you
Dirty
know
ass
what?
niggas.
Or they feeling guilty.
It's going up. It's going up. Shout.
Because they
Yo,
know,
share, like shirt.
they know that they were one of those girls. Some of them viewers, like, yeah,
Look,
I've
if
been
you
that
been
shit.
to the crib.
We got a question from a girl.
What's
Oh,
up?
shit.
I
What's her-
don't
no, say her
want to leave
name.
her
Say her
out.
name.
Sorry, I'm
What's her name?
Isabel. I saw Isabel. Can you go
What's
check
her
out-
name? What's-
I'm trying to find it.
Isabel?
Isabel
question?
Gibson had a question. What would you do if you and your girlfriend couldn't agree on where to go to eat during a date? During a date. That's crazy. Y'all got that far.
It's my way this time.
Go ahead,
Next time
go ahead,
it's
Fox.
yours. It's my way this time.
Oh, so
Especially
she's
if I
gonna-
had a plan. Especially if I had
Got
a
it.
plan. It's like, look, we doing this, or then next time you pick the spot or whatever. Because I don't like that disagreement about what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't leave the house without a
Without knowing where
a
we
determined
going.
Absolutely.
destination.
That's crazy. I mean, it's like, look, this is what I had planned. If you don't want to go, we'll go some other time.
Yeah, I don't know how you uncertain.
That's big. See, women who do that, you shouldn't be with them type of women out the gate because they're gonna be like that the whole entire time. I always want to change up the plan. That's the
Fox
control.
is having a flashback. He's having.
Why I always gotta have a flashback? How come I can't learn my lesson? This is all new. I just learned this 3
I just
years
learned
ago.
this, yo. I'm a new
Fox,
man.
so you know how I know? Because
I'm in a
you
new
were married,
space.
Fox, and every
You were
woman
the only
No,
motherfucker that was married.
don't know.
You are the
where to
only
go
motherfucker that was
eat.
married.
Okay, this is post marriage. Because dating has changed big time for me.
So you
I
and
mean,
you and
so
your
I
ex
see
never
the
argued
difference.
about where you were
Chicks
eating?
don't know where they want to eat
What's
no
that?
more.
Y'all never argued about where you was going to eat? That's one of the main number one arguments in a relationship.
Is
what
it?
we gonna
Okay.
have for dinner?
Really? Okay,
What we gonna
I'll
eat?
give this-
The non-serious arguments. What we gonna do for dinner?
I give you that. So in a marriage, that type of shit is trivial.
Every
Like,
other-
oh, what you don't want to eat? Oh God, it's whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
it's that's a easy.
That's not a thing for me. I'm so self-sufficient. I've always been so self-sufficient. It's like, shorty, if you don't want to eat this or you want this and I don't want it, go ahead, eat.
It's.
I'm never
easy.
gonna inconvenience you. If that's what you want, eat.
Nah, it don't
I'm
work
always gonna
like
be good.
that once you get with a woman because you got to
self-sufficient.
do everything to see when you get into a relationship, whatever that woman was eating and how she figured out her meals from the before the time y'all met, that goes out the window.
Literally,
she
they
no
become-
longer knows how to come up with dinner without you or whatever, unless she gets mad at you.
Yeah.
Then she'll go and
Oh, I made a fucking 5
No,
course
I'm
meal by
like,
herself.
listen, I'm so
You talking about going
self-sufficient
out
though.
or
It's like,
cooking?
whatever
What
you
you
want to
talking
eat, if you want to eat that, I want to do this tonight.
No, I don't want to know what I want to eat. I want
don't
what
want
do
it,
you want?
but
Like,
do
they
what you
turn
want.
it back on you, bro.
I'm a big believer in.
And it don't
how
work
you
on me because
eat.
I'll eat a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I always ask, what would you have ate if I
got-
left today?
Listen,
what would you eat?
My palate is
would
still
you-
broke. I can eat a tuna sandwich and be good. I can eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and be good. My
I'm the
palate
same
is.
way.
I still
As
got a
long
poor
as-
man's palate.
I ate shells
you
food.
can do
Make
that.
it and it doesn't
You can
poison
do
you,
that,
I'm
but
good.
your girl will be, oh my God. Okay.
And I'll be like, you should have ate. I told you eat whatever you want. Right?
Went all the way out and ate with
You have to
the.
be a little bit
Let's
psychic
just
in
be
every relationship.
Let's just be honest, Trey. When
The
you have
goddamn right.
when
That's
you have
so
an
true.
argument about that, it's about her trying to feel like she's important and her opinion matters, and she's trying to control the situation, make sure she doesn't lose control.
That's the thing about dating a comic. If you're dating a comic, you got to give up so much of that shit because you don't have an opinion when it comes to this shit. I do this. We do this. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. Nothing about
a civilian dating a couple.
Yeah. You don't have no regard in this world. You don't. So you got to give up all that fucking. Why you got to go to the club tonight? No, you don't get to say that, shorty. You can't just miss a spot tonight. You don't get to say that. You can't just not do the. One of my homies had his chick said to him one time, "Yo, you can't do something else."
Oh yeah.
And I said, "Yo, you should leave her immediately, because she's never gonna understand this. She never gonna understand this fucking this life we live. She never gonna understand it."
That's the hardest part. And I'm so happy for you also, Trey, that you have found someone that's like, hey, I'm down for your lifestyle. I'm down for this lifestyle because it is hard, man. It is hard out here. And also happy for you, John, too.
Oh yeah, she met me, and that was the first thing I told her when I met her.
as a comedian, as the new
10 years
comedian.
ago, yeah, I was like, I started comedy, but this is all I'm gonna do one day. And she was like, good luck. And so, yeah.
Well, just so you know, John's wife is white.
Yeah.
So just so you know,
So it was real easy.
all the black
Since I'm
women,
related.
all the black women watching like, who the fuck is this bitch? She's white.
For the record, though, I did tell black women the same thing, and they just told me good luck, nigga. So I tried.
With me in the beginning, I had to
minorities, I
have,
tried.
I've had to have maybe 1 or 2 conversations in the beginning,
Okay.
but it wasn't about my schedule. It was about the material I was talking about. Because
you don't get
you
don't get the question material.
Yeah. She didn't understand in the beginning. It was like, well, why you keep talking about your ex, and I was like,
That's what I
yo,
wrote.
I was like, but you know, if she ain't never been
Right, I get it.
exposed to she
I'm just listening to you.
So I was like, I said, yo, because it doesn't have no emotional connect, but this is material and this is how it works. And then when she started coming to the shows, he was like, oh, I get it.
So she
now.
wasn't a comedy fan before then.
No, she wasn't like going to comedy shows like that. You know what I mean? And then she didn't know how it worked. You know what I mean? She just looking like this nigga keep talking about his ex. You know what I'm saying? That's how women gonna look at it.
And that's straight.
Yeah.
Like as far as stand up like material is concerned, I got so many stories about like my dating life. I just don't put on stage. Like I should start doing that. I should,
Yeah.
Just like I got stories for days,
You make that
bro.
really funny too.
I got
Sales on both sides.
yeah. Wait, DeHerm got something to say?
You must.
I think that the number one cause of black comics quitting their dreams or just
Was we
stop
talking about
doing
that? Was that what we was talking about? Okay, go ahead.
it.
No, no.
They
Nigga said,
stop.
"Fuck it, I'm changing the subject."
Is
They pulled a Joe Fox on
the
us.
only,
The
lead reason.
and then one time I was having chicken and my
I
mom
hear-
said,
Nah,
the number one cause of comics quitting their dream.
Generation
the number one thing is a relationship with a woman. I would say black woman, just because that's all I deal with.
The views of DeHerm are not
And I-
those
and
of
that's
Joe
what I-
Fox,
that's-
Tony
that's
Rock,
what I
Trey
all
Elliott,
seen. If
Aaron
I see
Branch,
like a
or John Grimes, all that
50,
live in the green
50,
room.
That's four.
I only date black women, but like 50 black comics. If it's stability, if it's, hey, you know what, you at this age now, I think you should put it up, hang it up. I think you should give up. I think you should slow it down. We should have kids now. It start when they start to get older. They start, I see them post on Facebook. Man, my wife said, or my girlfriend said, it's either me or comedy or things like that. I've been seeing
That's
that
the
for
number
the
one
last
problem. They ran to
years.
social media with their problem. Handle your problem with your wife like a man.
In person too, or I see the audience. I be sitting beside the wife while the comic I know is on stage, and they would say something like, "Hey, he's still doing this, or he's still doing something along the lines of that." I've seen it dozens of times.
I want to piggyback off this just a little bit. And to be fair, he has a point because if you are not at, let's say y'all level, right? If you're not on the road, if you're not booking shit, that shit is mad awkward for a girl or a woman to be talking to her professional friends, and she got her big kid job, and she got to cut over here and go, he's working on Aspire, whatever you want to call it. Like, they gonna have to say something because to these people,
I don't know. I have no idea.
it's awkward as shit.
I have no idea.
I imagine it's awkward. It's not a problem.
When
but
you
like,
make it, you be the coolest one out of everybody
When it's there,
else.
You're the elephant in the
That's
room.
why
but
you don't.
before that,
Go back to
people
what we said.
gotta
Go
defend
back.
you
Go
for it.
way back. Rewind back to what we said about an hour ago. Yo, we live in a social media era society where everybody want to show and post what they doing and their accolades and their props.
Right.
Yo, be with a motherfucker during the grind.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what you. That woman has a problem because she can't post it. He doing spots. He not headlining yet, so I can't post that on social media. He doing bringer shows or he doing crack 'em up Thursdays. So I can't post that on social media. I want to post when he's opening for Mike Epps and it's 10,000 people in the room. Just be down with the motherfucker for the grind.
Yeah.
Grind now, shine later.
If you can't celebrate my small victories, you can't celebrate with me when I have my big victories.
Right.
That's the hardest part about comedy, though.
it's way longer to jerk.
Well,
People
what-
put the pressure on
what I
themselves.
can't- what I-
pressure. Some of that pressure is self-inflicted.
Yeah, and what I can say in a woman's defense with that, a lot of comics ain't grinding as hard as they should. A lot of comics
Nigga.
don't want to work or get a job to have some kind of stability. They think it's just about, I'm going to do this. Nigga, you can't sustain any kind of lifestyle, a household just doing that. Like, I ask a lot of comics, yo, what do you do? What are you doing 24/7? What's your whole 24/7 breakdown like? 24 hours in a day. What all have you done? And a lot of them, I went to the gym, worked, da. I'm like, nigga, you didn't bring in no kind of monetary, nothing?
Yo.
Like, most women not going to really want to deal with that.
Your
We
support
flew
system
back.
Gotta be.
We flew back from Tacoma. We flew back from Tacoma Monday, right?
Right.
Monday morning we flew back from Tacoma.
Right.
Where was I Monday night?
Laugh Factory.
Where was I Tuesday night?
Laugh Factory.
I've been on stage every night since I got back. Yo, my grind real. My grind real. I've been on stage more than niggas that's not touring, niggas that's not headlining.
Right.
And I got the other aspect of the part that y'all trying to get to. I am the headlining comic. I am booked all the way till December. I'm that guy. But last night I saw Grimy in the Laugh Factory. I said, yo, where you coming from? He was like, from the crib. I said, you didn't have a spot tonight? He was like, no. I said, you surprised to see me here, huh? And then the comic on stage was horrible. We're not going to say his name. And I said, Grimy.
Which is about to get me to my point.
I said, Grimy.
Yeah.
I said, Grimy. This motherfucker's awful. Grimy said, yeah. I said, he's probably the worst comic I've seen in a long time. Grimy said, yeah. And I said, yet, I'm here on a Monday night. I just got off a plane a few hours ago. Yeah. So if you ain't trying to get it like me, I can't even fucking, we not here.
But that's one of the
I can't get it.
You're an actual comic. And I feel like you meet so many people. I mean,
I'm a lifer, bro. I'm a lifer.
I've known of you.
Rodney Dangerfield did it until they put him in the box.
Exactly.
I remember coming to the Laugh Factory Fridays and Saturdays. Rodney Dangerfield there with his notepad, his wife sitting in the booth, running through jokes like, let's see how this one goes. And I'm looking at this motherfucker like, yo, I'm talking about my mind blown like, yo, I can do this until I'm 82 years old?
Let's go, man.
Oh, I'm in. And the next night he's back, different joke pad. Oh, see what this was. All right. Runs through it. All right, guys, thank you. And I'm like, oh shit, so that's good. I bet. So I can do this forever.
I think women, when they have that sense of security about what you're doing with your time is actually paying off, I think that's what makes them feel a little more comfortable about dating you as a comedian. Or they won't say that silly shit. Maybe they went through a period of time. Rodney Dangerfield, Mrs. Dangerfield, whatever his real name is, went through a period of time. He had to prove himself. But she was willing to be on the grind, like you said. But if they're not, that's like an indication of like, yo, man, this is going to be a problem because she doesn't understand how serious I'm taking this.
And also too, with the LA bullshit which was I'm gonna piggyback off. You said you was there on a Monday night, a comedian up there. It was horrible. How the fuck he get on that spot where you got niggas that go up there, email the bookers constantly, and they don't and they be on some bullshit.
Yes and no.
So let me say this. Two, it just can't be, because it's a fine line. I don't personally see, or I know for me, going to the club every night just to hang out, show face, when you've been doing it for so long, like Malik was saying, nigga, I'm better than that.
Yeah.
I'm better than that. Like, why aren't you responding to my emails? Why aren't you doing this? Like, I got this much time in. Like, and I'm telling you that, and you know this, and you say, so it's a fine line between.
Can I answer? Can I respond
But
to
if
that?
I'm booked every night, I'm there every fucking night.
Can I respond to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the comic last night was bad. Grimy, how bad was he?
Foe.
He was bad. He was bad.
At the Laugh Factory?
Laugh Factory Monday night. He was bad. Just hacky and just
We hate it. Yeah.
just bad. Just like not a complete thought. And you said that you racist. Oh, you the. And me and Grimy's looking at each other like, wow.
Let me look at the flyer.
Now here's the thing.
Look at the fly. I wanna know who
To
this
respond to what Trey said. But that guy, that bad comic, was probably in the club every night, just hanging out, just sitting there. And one night they was like, yo, so-and-so is running late. You want to go up? Put him up. And he went up and did his set, and it was trash. But he was there.
Yes, so true, man.
A body was in the room.
You're so right.
And they said, okay, he was here. So you know what? You free Thursday? Put him up.
That's crazy.
So to all the comics that say to me, to themselves and say to me and say to the comedy grind in general, I ain't about to sit up in the club all night hoping to get up. Okay, good. If that's what you decided, good. Because I did do that. And now I get on any night I want. So if that's what you want to do, listen, if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to argue with you. I can only tell you what I know.
Right.
I can only speak from what I know and what worked for me. Again, for the umpteenth time, I used to walk from Pico and Fairfax to the Laugh Factory every night, Monday through Sunday. Sit through the 8 o'clock show, the 10 o'clock show, and the 12 o'clock show, and walk back, spot or not. Some nights I would sit there and wouldn't go up because everybody showed up and would walk all the way back. But the next night I was there again because this means so much to me that nothing's going to stop me from getting on stage. And then once I got that opportunity to get on, I never let it go. To this day, I flew back yesterday and I was on stage last night. And I'm on stage tonight at the factory and the store. And I'm fucking rich. I don't have to do this.
Right.
You want it. Like,
So if you're
want to
going to
do it.
say, I don't want to sit there and I don't want to have to go in it, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's another spot I'll get on Thursday or Wednesday on an off night. Good.
But can we say
don't do it.
So let's
don't
say
do
this.
it.
Hold on. So let's say this. All right, Fox. Have you ever been a regular at the Laugh Factory?
No, not.
All right. So I've been past at the Laugh Factory. I've used to, they change bookers like crazy. So every time they change a booker, it's like you got to start
all
from
over
them.
again.
So, which is not an excuse, but like I get that. But some niggas got jobs. Some niggas got so many other. It's like you have to kind of rationalize your time in a sense in this game. You know what I mean? You make out auditions. It's so many different things you got to do. So I hear your story, and that was dope. But you came out here with a little bit more heat than
What did I say?
Yeah.
What did I say? Don't come to LA until they know you coming.
Right.
But
So,
if you coming with no heat, then that's more work you have to do. That's more leg work you have to do.
There's this. I think every comedian even if you go to New York, it doesn't matter where you go. If you're gonna start doing stand up,
Start in New York.
Yeah, if you want to start in New York, if I had to
Or
go back,
DC.
Start in New York.
if I had to go back and change, I was like,
Start in New York.
I probably would go to New York and
Don't be afraid of the cold. It's only cold for like 5 months. Start in New York.
Most people, when they get to LA, they move here, don't nobody know them, and they do hang out at the club, and that's how they get on.
But
That's
think
how-
about how many people didn't.
that's their choice. They don't know. Nobody knows what you can do. Ain't nobody gonna put
That's
you
like
up.
no. That's like saying think about how many people played the lotto and didn't hit.
Well, no, I'm
you
talking for the people
we talking
who
about niggas that hit.
But no, I'm looking at it from both lenses because I get it. I get that. We all get that. Nigga, been out here about 14 years. How many years you been out here?
Me?
Yeah, I know you've been
shit.
plus 20.
Yeah.
Since
Like
And then-
20 years.
06. Look,
Okay,
and then
06. Why
20
you not a regular yet?
because I choose to not go through that door. I'm kind of halfway with what Malik was saying. I should just be, hey, I'm a regular.
Okay,
do
and
these- but hold on. Let me
Actually, one question. I'm asking one question. Go. No, finish your
Hey,
statement.
look, this is the work that I've done. These are the people that can walk me in. I'd rather do that just because of my
what I
time
like.
in the game.
That's what I like. Yeah, I feel you.
So if I have to go to Tuesday night and sit amongst people who literally just
Know
started,
you.
no,
Okay.
just started, and I'm like, I feel like I'm going all the way back and starting all over. When
Okay,
I
wait.
know these
Please,
people-
let me respond, please.
When I know these people, I said, yo, they vouch for me. I can start to call in the veils, and then when I do, I don't never get a call. I'm like, all right, I got some other shit.
Gotta be harassing.
Okay, wait.
But
One.
I'm not blaming anybody. That's my choice not to be persistent in that area.
Okay,
Facts.
one question. You said, I feel like I should be, right? I should be a regular. I should be. Is that what you said?
No, I said I feel like I shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to.
I
Okay.
shouldn't have to do such and such.
Okay, you shouldn't. Wait.
But-
I shouldn't have to come in every night and sit there.
No, at this point,
Okay, at this point, I shouldn't have to do that, right?
we'll do the Tuesday night or the.
I'm trying to get to what
yeah,
you said.
yeah.
At this point, I shouldn't have to
say
do that.
yes, Fox. That's what
Just
you
say yeah.
said.
That's what I said. At this point, I shouldn't have to, right?
Okay.
And that's predicated on what? What TV show? What headlining tour? What
nothing other than
credit? What credit
nothing-
is the reason why you shouldn't have to?
Nothing but just time in the game.
Or you base it off of other people that got them spots that don't
And
got
what did
credits.
I say? Wait.
Okay.
What did I say about time? Time is a concept that people create in their own heads. Time is manufactured. Time is not real. Time is a concept that people create in their own heads to put obstacles in front of themselves. So if a person did something in 1 year and one person did it in 5 years, you feel like, oh, that person did it, they're better. They did it in 1 year. But what's time? Who says how long it takes to do anything?
And I agree.
Who
with that
says
to
how
some
long?
degree.
If you get on in 20 years and you get on in 2, who's better?
That's
It's
right.
time is
I agree with
is
that.
a man-made concept.
I do agree with that, and that's why a lot of times I don't let that bother me because.
But no, I want to answer my question. You said I shouldn't have to, and that's predicated on what? You shouldn't have to because what?
I just said
The amount of time he
because the amount of
invested.
time that I've done without it. I'm not saying I don't need it. I would like it, but the time that I've done, there's another door.
Okay, so if there's a comic that has more time than you in the game, should he be able to get in before you? Because it's time in the game. It's time in the game.
Good.
He got more time, so he
That's
should be able to
a
get in
really
before
good
you.
question.
Even if he's not as funny, as not as It ultimately boils down to who the fuck gets laughs. So if he's in the game longer than you,
I don't agree with
but
that.
he doesn't.
I think
no.
it does,
I don't
though.
agree with that part.
You're adding another piece to it.
You
but
said
okay.
he said time in the game.
No, I don't agree with it. All boils down to who get laughs.
So
because
wait.
you just said you saw somebody that stunk it up last
Okay,
night.
so wait. So now my next question is so if that guy has more time in the game, shouldn't he go? He should leapfrog Fox.
So I don't. From the time aspect, I don't agree. I'm with you. I agree with you on the time aspect.
Okay.
I learned that a long time ago.
Okay.
Dwayne Martin taught me that a long, because I used to be like, nigga, and I've been doing this longer. And Dwayne was like, so that mean, and this ain't no stabbing anybody. So that mean Buddy Lewis been doing this shit for 30 years. So you
Yeah, Buddy Lewis sucks.
Yeah,
Nah,
so-
I love you, buddy. I'm joking. I love you, buddy.
But you know,
Buddy
so
Lewis
I
is
learned that
motherfucking monster.
time thing very like a long time ago. I was like, oh shit, you know what? You make a lot of sense with that. Just because Allen Iverson came in after damn Brad Daugherty, that don't mean that, you know what I mean? So what you saying is 100%. But what I'm saying is we've all seen where the business has gone with the clubs and the people that they're booking, the people that they have booked, and the chaos.
Now, I agree. I'm going to cut you off and agree with what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's different because you could be fucking 500,000 followers, you automatically going up.
Yeah.
With no time in the game.
And I like to
With no time in the
and for me, I believe in skipping the line once you're qualified. Meaning, I like that. Yo, that's what this town,
But they don't
in
operate.
business is all about.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's what
You're right. You're right.
But it
no,
should
say
be.
it. Say it. Say
What's your theory,
it.
bro?
Say it. Say it. That town. This town don't operate like that.
It doesn't operate that
This
way.
town don't operate like
doesn't.
now. You
But
qualified. No, this
one
town
thing
don't
I will
operate like
say
that.
is,
No,
like, regardless,
skipping the line once. Yeah.
skipping the line will always happen, but at the same time, the hard work will always end up being the thing that
Keeps you there.
keeps you there.
Yeah. It
is.
Just want to say one thing. When I got passed at the Laugh Factory officially 2 years ago, I think I told you part of the
we
story
talked
also.
about- yeah.
But literally, I've been doing comedy for 13 years.
Do y'all know how many comics work the Laugh Factory? This is Los Angeles, California. That is the
It's
most
so
famous
many.
comedy club in the world. They can't book everybody every week.
Get about you also.
They got the Black Night where they don't have where the Laugh Factory actually has nothing to do with the lineup. So Sunday's off. They got Monday, Tuesdays open mic night. So that's all the new people trying to get in.
Yeah.
They got Ruby Tuesdays, which Rube books after the auditions.
Yeah.
So they have nothing to do with that. So you really got Monday, Wednesday,
Friday, Saturday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday and Saturday is the showcase nights
Right.
where they're booking headliners
Headliners to do
that
showcase.
put asses in seats. They're trying to sell out rooms. So Friday and Saturday don't count. So Friday and Saturday don't count. Sunday doesn't count. You got Monday. You don't have Tuesday because it's open mic and Rube. You got Wednesday and Thursday. So you got Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah. But I don't even.
And you know how many comics
they gotta
Saturday,
think like
Sunday.
How many
that.
comics they gotta fit into Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday? No,
lot.
but Friday and Saturday is
Dane Cook.
Dane Cook.
But they have other. 'cause
Tony
I
Rock.
used to
The
do
draws.
Friday.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah,
I
the
do
draws,
Friday and
the
Saturdays.
draws. Yeah.
No, but they
And
put
even-
other people with the draw.
Yeah, they do. They
yeah.
do. But it'll be the first spot on Friday, the first spot on Saturday.
And we talking Hollywood or Long Beach or both?
Oh, we could do both.
Yeah.
We can do both.
Yeah.
All of them. But you're talking about if you're a regular.
You get
get to
mixed
work-
in.
you
You
get
work
worked
in
in
on the
on
weekends.
those nights.
Yeah, on the weekends.
That-
Yeah, because I used to do them on the weekends.
But
often.
if you're a regular, okay, look, so let's take.
still have to keep showing up.
I'm in with this, and then we'll go around the room and everybody say where they're going to be in
Yeah.
social media and all that. If you're a regular, who do you think's going to get more spots? The regular that's there every night, just sitting in the building, or the regular that's like, I don't got to sit up in there. I did that already.
That's true.
It's FaceTime.
It
It's
is.
FaceTime.
I was specifically talking about the process of how to get, like, okay, what I did at the Comedy Union did the exact same thing.
Okay, I want to make my second point.
Okay,
Go ahead.
like that's J Spot and the Comedy Union. I was the only regulars at that. I was the only regular at those two clubs. I wasn't kind of the Comedy Store, but not
Pull up
really.
questions, Aaron. We'll answer some questions before we go. Go ahead, Fox.
So that time that I put in, clubs have closed. Okay, now I need to. That I guess it wasn't my mission. Like I don't go to the Laugh Factory that often. So
Did you hear what he just said?
okay, so I
Okay.
don't go there that often. So for me to just expect to walk in there like that, I was like, that's a judgment call on my part.
Can I say something? You said earlier, and tell me if you didn't say this. You got to be walked in. You said you got to be walked in.
I said if there's another way to do it, I'd
Okay.
rather have that because
No,
of
no,
the
no, no.
time
Listen,
I put in.
I could absolutely walk you in. I am Tony Rock.
Have I ever
I could
asked you that?
no. It's not about what you asked me. It's not about what you asked me. It's not about.
yeah.
It's not about. I could absolutely walk you in.
Mm-hmm.
I could absolutely walk you in. I could take you right now and say, Maria, I need them to do spots this week. I get Rico spots at Long Beach because Maria will call me and say, hey, can you do Long Beach Friday and Saturday 8 o'clock show? And I'll say, yeah, I'll do it, but put Rico on the show because he's gonna drive me. And he's not driving me. I just say that so he can get on. Because I can absolutely put him on.
Yeah.
So I could absolutely walk you in there. And I could absolutely walk you in there. I want to make this abundantly clear. But you still got to show your face from time to time so they can go, oh, that's the guy that Tony
dependable.
said.
Yeah.
Nigga, we just sold out shows all weekend in Tacoma. And I still pulled up on Monday.
Right.
And you wasn't there and you wasn't there.
True.
What the fuck?
Well,
This is what I do. I do this. So why not do this all the time if I do this?
I got nothing. I agree
Okay.
with
well, no, I tell you, I tell you
agree
why.
with you.
I tell you why. Because for me personally, my issue is I've had Jamie come to me.
That's the problem right there.
No, no,
My
no.
issue. You got an issue.
Yeah. And this is what the podcast is about.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah,
you didn't say. You said my issue. Like you got a
not an
problem
issue.
with the club.
No. I don't have a problem with the club. I love the lab. This is probably one of my favorite places to perform. But like,
DC Improv.
sorry, LA.
Comedy
But
Cellar.
like Jamie
Comedy
knowing
Trip.
me. After we did the special, and this is after Jamie knowing me.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, you have to tell Maria to book you to get spots. I said, all right.
Jamie full of shit, bro. Jamie.
But see, who got time? Like,
Jamie Masada's full of shit. Every comic. Jamie, I met you at the. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, good to see you.
But you remember
he
we
didn't tell you I was the one with no panties. Boo. You know how many he meet with no panties?
but that's
You know how many
when you
people-
grown,
Jamie,
you got
I'm the
life
guy-
and other shit. Like
On
it's like, yo,
Okay, that goes back to what I said. Okay, so then don't do it.
yeah.
So then
yeah.
don't do it.
But but it's like, yo, I get it.
Maz Jabroni has a wife and 3 children. That nigga's in there right now. No spot.
I got no excuse for that. Like that's the wrong thing to try to make an excuse.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that.
I'm not
Like,
gonna make an excuse.
I'm not. Wait,
Yeah.
I'm not making excuses.
I'm not making-
I know you're not.
No, I'm gonna be
I'm not
there
gonna make an
regardless.
excuse.
I tell y'all all the time, yo, I'm gonna
All
be
right,
there
now I'm about to
regardless.
go there and curse Marie out tonight. I'm about to go in there. Now I'm about to go in there and curse Marie out
I'm
tonight.
gonna be there
Give me some motherfucking spots.
I'm not forcing. I'm not forcing any train of thought on anybody.
Yo,
I'm gonna be there regardless. I'm saying my guys who I work with and enjoy working with weekly, fucking week to week. We have the fucking ball on the road.
Right.
I come home on Monday. I go to the club. Yo, where my niggas at? I go Tuesday. Where my dudes at?
I'm home cooking.
I go
trying to get a
Wednesday.
good
Yo, where my
night
niggas
rest.
at?
See,
Thursday, I'm on a plane out. Like,
I think the same mindset goes towards doing open mics and sharpening your tool.
Low-key,
and
man.
getting funnier.
You're 100%
A lot of people don't go to open mics no more because they feel like they got too much time in the game. And I feel like the majority, that's why a lot of these.
yo, a
other
comedy
comics ain't-
show is a comedy show to
Mine.
me.
And I got to dip because
I don't know,
at the
I'm
Improv.
not-
I know we gotta go.
This
We all
is not
gotta go.
towards anybody.
Wait,
Yeah,
so give me social media. Tell them where to
Yo,
find
you can follow me at Aaron Branch World on literally everything except TikTok. I'm at Branch Boy Comedy. Help me get to 40K. Peace.
Where's your next gig?
My next gig is tonight at the Improv, but I'm gonna be in Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
Literally at the Comedy Bar, April 18th and the 19th, and then I'm headlining the Lincoln Lodge in Chicago on April 21st. Please come support. Ticket
Yeah.
link, all that stuff on my Instagram. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Aaron Branch.
Oh,
yo,
man,
Trey
thank you.
Elliott.
Yeah.
Drive me. Come get in here while we switch to Trey.
Yo, y'all know who it is. Trey Elliott, man. Y'all can catch me this weekend. I'm going home, baby. I'm going to be in Jersey, New Brunswick at the Stress Factory. It is going to be a special show. Dedicating all these shows to my sister, man, because it's the first time I've been back home. And, you know,
Oh, I didn't know that, bro.
yeah. Like,
didn't know
you
that.
know, last time I was in Jersey, Kim was, you know, the first time.
Oh
Kim was
man,
there.
that's real, bro.
So-
Like, why the fuck I get emotional just now? That was great.
Yeah,
I didn't know
man.
that, bro. I didn't know it was the first time
man.
going back.
So I'm gonna be back to where
Wow.
me and my sister was born and raised. It's gonna be special. So all my folks in Jersey, make sure y'all are there. You know what I mean? If you want some home cooked food, we go down to Gladys' house.
I didn't know that, bro. Because the last time we was there, like that
Yeah.
fucked me up just now. Grimy, where you at?
Mr. Tan Panda on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. No shows right now. I'll be back next week. Let you know. About
Broke ass nigga. Fox, where you at?
Joe
Broke ass
Feezy.
corny nigga. Where you at, Fox?
Joe Feezy, JoeFeezie on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. Let's see, I'm doing a show at the Belly Room, Crack 'em Up Thursdays. I got a spot there. The following week, we are in Chicago, the Chicago Improv. So shout out to any of my Chicago cats going to be out in the area. Would love to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while. That's where I'll be.
Yo, here's on my social media. Here, look, add the TikTok now. I got a TikTok now. Follow my TikTok. I got to do the stupid shit that people are doing. To get follows. I decided I got to do TikTok shit. So I'm on there too.
Don't dance.
All the social media.
Hey, the same advice you gave us about showing up to the club, nigga. They got to do that shit.
I got to show up to TikTok. So I got to show up. Yo, New Brunswick, New Jersey. I did not know that this is the return of Trey Elliott since his sister passed. So now we're going to really take this shit up to another notch.
Yeah.
We're going to fucking murder every show this weekend. Yo, Kim, this is for you. Every time I saw Kim, when she would come to a show, she would always say at the end of the weekend, she would always wait till Trey wasn't around and she would say, hey, thanks for taking care of my brother. And I would always say, yo, Kim, that ain't going to stop. So this one's for you, Kim. This weekend's for you. I got management coming out this weekend, so we're going to really fucking flame this shit.
Okay.
Vinny Brand got a dope-ass club. New Jersey, I'm coming home. I'm not from Jersey. Y'all know I'm from over the bridge, but it's close enough that my niggas can come out, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope my mom's comes out. Mom, if you come, bring
Yeah,
some of the
man. I want to
biscuits.
meet moms.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's going to be a great weekend. I did not know that, so that's like, you caught me off guard with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
New Brunswick, New Brunswick with Trey. Next week with Fox in Chicago. The weekend after that, we in what's up in Chicago?
You got.
Oh, I got a one-nighter in
City Winery.
City Winery, New York City.
that other week
Then I'm
is
really
all-
coming home, and then I go on vacation. I'm taking Charleston back to the Bahamas for his birthday. We went to the Bahamas for his third birthday, and he literally talked about it the entire year. So we're going back to the Bahamas for his fourth
Charleston.
birthday. Charleston, I love you so much. I love you to Neptune, kiddo. It's the Rock the Mic tour. It's Rock the World Forever. It's live from the green room. Peace. And thanks for everybody for sending their questions and their comments. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
We out.
Out.